So, when last we left off, we just walked into this room, which, you know, I described as having 4 purple worm statues in the corner that looked like purple worms were erupting out of the floor. We'll get back to that in a second. But first off, a little bit of recap. So last week, our players were actually back on the 22nd floor. They had just gotten through a pretty harrowing experience fighting a blue Dracolich and an Archmage and a giant Grick and some other stuff. And they were, you know, kind of beat up. They went and found some treasure, just got a shit ton of money, ran into some weird star spawn monsters again, killed them no problem. Explored around a little bit, basically went straight to the exit, and then heard some person approaching them. It was another Shadow Dusk, another one of these Death Knight motherfuckers. They just locked his ass down and killed him immediately. He didn't get to do anything. He made 1 attack, and it was against 2 people who basically had evasion, and they took no damage, and then he died. They took his sword, and like, this sword's oh, very rare item. This is pretty cool. Immediately just donated it to the gate so they could get to the 23rd floor, and off they went. Then on the 23rd floor, they immediately suffered the effects of an Elder Rune, which, you know, kind of gooned them a little bit. It confused poor Balgrim, and it would have confused Pierre, but I guess he saved against it. Boo. They walked up the hall, immediately engaged with a bunch of these helmed horrors. Confused Balgrim did some shenanigans, and they wiped out those helmed horrors without a whole lot of issue. Then they went to the Future Honor room with all the heads inside fish bowls, talked to some of them, killed some of them, relived some old memories of characters long past, and then we're like ready to trek around and go and explore some more, which led them to where they are now. They just entered into this room, which has a couple of these 4 purple worm statues in the corner that look like they're erupting out of the ground. Additionally, as you kind of stand around and look, it looks like there's a few things over here just kind of sitting on the floor. And you know what? In fact, we're going to do a favorite thing of mine. We're going to roll 4 times on some magic item tables and see what's sitting over there. Because, you know, listen, Dungeons & Dragons, it's a lot of things. But, you know, one of the best parts is just rolling on high-level magic tables and seeing what's sitting over there, you know? We did that at the end of the 21st floor before we were streaming again. We rolled on some magic tables because they defeated the Angel and basically made life a lot easier for the Duragar there. And then they were like, hey, you should give us some stuff. We're going to go kill the Mad Mage. And I was like, okay, cool, let's roll on some tables, right? You know, that's good stuff. And it was really fun. We got some cool things out of it. And I think we should do that again right now to see what's just sitting over here conspicuously on the floor. So, give me a sec. Random magic items.
You love to see it.
Let's roll on some fucking crazy tables.
Oh yeah, man. How many chances do you get?
A blizzard and a thunderstorm.
Just a stab of frost over there. God,
that's fucked up.
Fucking good. I don't actually know if that's the true. What do we want to do here? You know, these are, I'm gonna say they're not quite the level that we really there, because I know exactly where these came from, roughly what level of people will be there. So let's go ahead. I'm going to let you all roll once, and then we'll see what's sitting there. So first off, I think this is a good one, right? Yeah, we're going to do 1 roll on table G. Let's see here. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah. One's on table G. These are all very rare. Alright, everybody roll me a D100.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
I'm going to pick some random tables based on, you know, I'm going to use these exact numbers and check out what tables I think are fun to get stuff from. That's how I focus.
Sometimes you get a 5, man.
Hey, 5s are good on some tables. The first item on some tables are real good.
Sometimes you get a 5.
Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, there's a few items sitting on the ground over there. Looks like there's a nice ring. There's a weird rod. There's a potion. And gonna go ahead and say dagger. So, potion, rod, dagger, ring. All just kind of sitting right there. Next up, we're going to do some level ups. So, everybody leveled up to level 18, basically when they arrived here. But I mean, you only fought some hell tours, so it's fine that I forgot to do that. Let's just go ahead. I don't want to fuck up your weapons or your other equipment or your image. So I think your currency, I'll leave that alone. Alright, what's your spell slots at? I'm gonna remove spell slots. I don't want to fuck your spell slots up.
Let me take a look here. Spellbook. I am missing...
The 6th, the 5th, the 4th in a couple seconds. So this shouldn't fuck everything up, Babble. Let's find out. Let me know if it fucked anything up. Bloop. You lost concentration. Do you remember what you were concentrating on?
Oh, detect thoughts.
Oh yeah, right. You went into the room with all the heads and just started listening to people.
Good
times. Alright, cool. So that happened. Did Babbles. We're gonna do Pierre Lemontagne. Fucking hear this guy. Every time I say your name, it just takes me back to the Navy.
As it should.
You know, like a third of the Canadian Navy is Quebecois. So, how long is it? Somebody, first time chatter here says, how long has this campaign been going on? Jeez. This one, I have it in my Discord, exactly. We started playing, you know, some of us were here from the Lost Mines of Phandelver, which we started in July 2021. And then we did our first Mad Mage session on October 17th, 2021. So, you know, a little under a year and a half. Thanks for asking. I like trains, kid, too. Alright, Pierre.
Sick name, bro. Sick name.
Yeah, man, I like trains, too.
I do.
I want to work on trains and or ferries. That would be sick. They're very cool.
Oh, if I could work for Canada Rail, like those labor commissions, they were amazing.
Am I on the spectrum? Unrelated, but yes. Do I like trains? Am I on the spectrum? Yes to both.
Weird set of questions, but yeah, probably.
No probably about it. Just ask both my autistic kids. Okay, you should have 13 key points, and your hit points.
Yeah, I just switched it up.
Perfect.
Yeah, good.
Balgrim, let's get you imported.
I switched my. I only had 9 hit dice left too, and that reset all those. So I just switched that back.
I didn't even think your hit dice. Go check your hit dice quick, Balgrim.
Oh, I should do that. Yeah, I think I'm like full on just out. Oh no, I have all of them.
I just reloaded you. I don't know if you had less hit points than that either. I guess I
like hit points I had 180, but for hit dice I think I was straight up fully out.
Ah, you can just set that to 0 then. I mean, Steven still got 13, but yeah, you got fucked up pretty bad in one of those fights, didn't you?
Yeah, I was getting my shit beat.
Alright, Steven, you're the last one left. Mr. Dark. Every single time I read Stephen Dark's name, I think Mr. Black from The Simpsons, because I'm old.
Hey, Rock, I realized that I've known you for like more than 2 years now, man.
Oh, yeah. It went by quick.
Yeah, man.
That's awesome.
You know, it's funny when people go on Reddit and they're like, how do you keep friends as adults? And the #1 answer is like game nights. Play Dungeons and Dragons with people and you will see them every week forever.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were playing in person before COVID, right? And then
it is a long campaign. I like trains, kid. You're right. And it's awesome. I'm gonna, brief plug here to anyone who's watching. I will be running a paid Call of the Netherdeep game on Wednesday nights. That'll go for about 5-6 months. And I'm also going to start up another Mad Mage game if anyone is interested in that. $20 a night. Going to do it on Tuesdays most likely. I'll play with you for a year and a half. Let's become friends.
And here's the fun thing about the first call of another geek game. Me and Rock are going to play.
Yeah,
That's right.
Jim and Rock are going to
We're
be in.
in.
It's going to be sick.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get back into this game. Ads are over. I don't have sponsors, so I gotta sponsor myself. All right. We got bootstraps over here, and we need to pull them up. The Republicans aren't right, but I will steal their lingo. Okay, you guys are free. You've leveled up. You are level 18 now. You stand in this room, looking upon a conspicuous pile of items in the middle of the floor. And also, there's some purple worm statues. You know, once the immediate shock of looking at them's over, they just kind of look like statues.
They're not moving or anything. Like they're not.
They look like they're
glistening
erupting, but they're perfectly static and made of stone.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you guys
Cool.
are trying to get the items, but Babble's just gonna. I mean, the natural urge is to just put them inside. Like, bloop.
Yeah, and as you approach, you just bump into something. And you kind of splurt against it, and you're like, oh.
Guys, there's like a thing here.
It's incredibly reminiscent of just earlier today when you were watching a bugbear beat up some people alone from the other side of a wall.
It's happening again. Oh no.
Uh-oh. I suppose I'll just like throw my hammer at it. See if it goes through.
Dong.
Wall of force. Or something. Invisible.
All right. Well, that's cool things that we need, right? Or want.
Well, what is it? A potion? Looks like a potion.
There's a potion,
Neat.
a ring, a rod, and a dagger.
None of
I don't know
those
that any of you guys
sound
have a way to
dangerous.
get through a wall of force, but we'll see.
I do not.
Here you got disintegrate.
Might
I'd
have
like to check out maybe the rod or the ring if nobody else is.
Well, you can't get to it.
You can't get to it.
Oh,
All right. Well, that's
Pass
just
the
not
wall
how
before.
things work out sometimes, fellas. Let's just.
Let's just take a breather.
Does anybody have Misty Step?
I do.
All right,
Yeah, if you
Misty,
have-
step
if you
on
have
in there,
two
my friend.
wait, make sure you have 2 Misty Steps.
Oh my
Because
God,
we
can you
want
imagine
you-
just teleports.
We want you to be able to Misty Step back out.
I don't know.
I'll go
Where
get
is it?
you. I
Is it
swear.
That's right.
How high is the ceiling?
In this room, that's a really good question. Let me consult the text. It's a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling.
Okay, so the wall of force is probably going all the way to the top.
I think Wall of Force is, what is it, like 20 feet dome or something like that? I mean, this feels rounded. When you go up against it, you are slightly curving. It's kind of funny
Oh,
because
like a
so it's
dome over the
probably
top of
it's
it.
probably a dome.
Actually, yeah. If
Well-
it's not all the way to the ceiling, I'll just walk up and over it.
Oh, I wonder if it's that hut thing.
You want to climb on top of it?
Yeah, I want to see if I can climb over the wall.
No, you can't. You climb onto it, and it's like a child's dome. You're just on top of it. You're just sitting there.
Yeah, I'll just Misty step inside then.
All right. You first of all you climb on top of it. Then you misty step inside. Let's roll initiative.
Oh God.
I knew it.
I mean, I just figured that was gonna happen.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking about it. I was like, there are incredibly like realistic purple worm statues, but
Alex has a physical need to have us fight. Well, one of our friends is within a force cage.
listen,
I don't write this. I mean, did I choose to Wall of Force Pierre in on the last one? I did, yes.
No.
This
Yeah.
one was here already, though.
you also
yeah.
did choose to Wall of Force Xander.
Yeah.
Xander,
watch
when did I do
Hard
that? I mean, I
Yeah,
guess.
With the beholder.
with the beholder killed Pyro.
Listen,
remember?
Wall of Force
This
is
is a good
an
spell, right?
overpowered spell for
It's
its
really
spell
good.
slot level, and wizards are incredibly smart. They're
Why
gonna
wouldn't they
cast
have
it.
You study magic your whole life. You're not gonna pick the good
They're like,
spells.
oh, this guy's got a really big axe and can climb on walls
to be
and wants
honest,
to
it's
murder
kind
me.
of on us.
I'm gonna put him in a bubble. You know? Maybe you
It
guys
is
should get some
kind of on
anti-bubble
us.
spells. You fucking think about that?
Yeah,
Make
we
new
should bring a
characters
wizard
every other
along that
week.
can do something about it.
Make one with fucking
Yeah, that's
cigarette.
for real. Joe, I'm coming back. Come back with thunder. He's coming full force.
All right, so let's get going. Pierre, you watch him stumble in. You're completely oblivious to any danger, so you don't do anything. There is a shocking moment for you when some kind of invisible force just starts slashing at you. So you said something about people not being able to get advantage against you. Is that a new ability you have?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, you have blind sense. So as soon as you teleport in, you are just immediately aware of these 4 air elementals, these 4 wispy, dangerous beings that are in here with you. And then, yeah, as soon as you teleport in, one of them starts wailing on you. But so you said for some reason things can't get advantage against you, right? Ooh, I just private rolled a
I'm looking
crit.
for the name of it.
Woo! Alright, 20.
Elusive. Beginning at 18th level, you are so evasive that attackers really gain the upper hand against you. No attack roll has advantage against you while I'm not incapacitated.
That's sick. Well, he just rolls straight.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he rolls straight. It's probably prompting you to like use a reaction right now, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well fucking click X or pick one. You're being crit by an invisible stalker.
Ah, damn it. I uncanny dodged
Oh,
it.
wait.
I don't know if I went through.
Oh, you fucking Misty Step just went through too because you clicked somewhere. Okay, so it dealt very low damage to you, 15. Do you want to uncanny dodge that and get 8 hit points back?
Yes.
Alright, cool. I'll give you your 8 hit points back. Then it attacks you a second time. And it crits you again.
God damn it.
Welcome.
You love to see it.
You
You
can't
love
just
to
press
see it.
X. You don't have any reactions.
know.
You take another 15 points of damage. Your character's gone on my screen. That's annoying.
Yeah, the token disappeared.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah.
So it's
Here, give me a sec.
The
Your
invisible
initiative is
stalker was
2020. I'm
contagious.
just gonna pull you back onto the screen. Party players. Steven Dark.
There we
Steven
go.
Dark. And then I'll hit initiative on there. We'll roll you, and then I'll set you to 2020. Update combatant. 20.20. Boom. Alright, so that invisible stalker just starts attacking you, and it's surprised at how, like, adept, even though it hits you, it's surprised to see you kind of, like, look straight at it. Steven, there are 4 invisible creatures in here, but you can see them because you're a rogue and you have blind sense. Oh my god. Just fireball. I'm not trapped in here with you. So I'm going to reverse the damage on both Pierre and Balgrim because it's completely contained within this wall of force. My man
Wow.
loves to fireball himself.
Yep.
And I don't blame him, man. You know, some people are cowards. They have fireball and they have evasion and they don't even fireball themselves.
And then for my bonus action, I want to disengage and just stand upside down on the top of the ceiling.
it's the only reason
Yeah, sure.
it's the only reason we respect his decisions. Fireballs all the time.
Yeah,
He fireballs himself. You know?
What do you have? Spider slippers or something, right? Yeah. All right. So you cast fireball, then you disengage and like Homer Simpson your way up to the ceiling, like in the movie when he's got the motorcycle. You just boop, 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 run your ass up to the ceiling. So you're functionally right here, but I think what is it? What's wall of force? It's gonna be like 20 feet up, right? Wall of force, 5e. I don't fucking remember these heights. But where's the dome option? The radius up to 10 feet. So basically, you're only 1 square above them. You're 10 feet up. And you're right in the middle. It's wailing time. Another invisible stalker that's
I crouch.
functionally completely visible to you. Tries to attack you twice. It's funny because like you're like not trying to just scoop up the items and get out. You're like, oh, I'll just kill them all. It'll be fine.
That's what I was
Think
thinking.
about it.
I, on my turn, watch Steven fireballing himself and springing up and floating upside down. And then I just go, the hell is he doing? And in my turn.
As an action, give me a perception check.
Checks. Fucking skills, perception.
I mean,
shwabam.
All right, so there's two things. One, obviously, immediately you notice that the fireball's radius is much smaller than normal, right? It explodes, but it only goes to a 10-foot radius. It completely illuminates this dome that he's gone into, right? But you also notice that it seems to be like impacting something. These kind of wispy figures that it kind of burns around, and you see like the shadowy image of like these vaguely humanoid-shaped spirits. So you know what I mean? You kind of, you kind of see them for a second. All right, now let's go ahead and we'll have this one make his 2 attacks. I'm just gonna kill Steven Dark in this dome. You Thunderdomed, except there's 4 of them. 5 people enter. 4 of them leave. I don't know why I thought this encounter would go any way different. But, you know, here we are.
Yeah, this kind of seems on brand.
Yeah, it's perfect.
I have a long tradition of explaining to Joe that he needs to do something dumb and then he does it.
Yeah, it's great.
It's why I brought up Misty stuff. I was like, Joe's got to have that, right?
Yeah,
like,
for real, yeah, right? You can get in there, right, buddy?
Alright, Babble. Yeah, you've noticed there was a fiery explosion, a bunch of stuff. It looks like Steven's being serrated by random shit or like punched. Yeah.
Oh no, Steven, my friend! And he's gonna activate Revelations in the Flesh and spend a sorcery point to push tendrils, pseudopods out of him, and he can see invisible creatures within 60 feet. Blind sense.
Revelations of the Flesh. What the fuck? You know what, folks? Don't ever research your players' characters. Everyone's like, I need to know what my characters are doing so I can counter them. Don't do it. Don't be a coward. Let them surprise you. Just deal with it. All right. For each sorcery point you spend, you can gain one of the following until the transformation ends. You can see any invisible creature within 60 feet of you, provided it isn't behind total cover. It is. You gain a flying speed equal to your walking speed. You can hover. You gain a swimming speed equal to twice your walking speed. You can breathe underwater. You can move through any space as narrow as 1 inch without squeezing, and you can spend 5 feet. Yeah, I mean, it is behind total cover. Your kind of extra your extra sensory ability, it just functionally doesn't work. You know, and one thing I will say, give me an intelligence check. If you can beat a 14, I'll let you know it won't work.
For real, yeah.
13.
I mean, he's not. He's a little blob baby. He doesn't know things.
Yeah,
but he does. Maybe he does, right?
Yeah,
check.
I think 13. It's hard to make, but it's it's gonna be fun. Oh, 12. Yeah, no, you go and you do this, and you're like, there seems to be a dome, an invisible dome right there. Wonder what's going on inside.
He's got more than a few sorcery points. He just spent 1. He's got his little pods. They're pushed up against the dome. It's like suction cups.
Absolutely, it's very gross. Reminds me of that show, Toy Soldiers, or whatever. The weird little eyeball toy.
100%. Babble has Toy Soldier alien energy.
All right. You got anything else you want to do there, bud?
No, that's everything. He's trying to. I guess. Well, I don't think he has that. Let's see what he's got going on, because I can still cast a spell. Because I think that's an action.
Gorgonites. Oh god, that's funny.
Oh no, it's a bonus action. So yeah, Gorgonites. So it's like
there they are. Spell. Hey, where's the eyeball Gorgonite? Oh, he's in the back here. Very nice. You love to see it.
There's Mind Web. Oh my god, I want to help Steven so badly and I cannot. Is it possible to summon something within there?
Is it a position you can see or a position within range?
Let's see here.
If it's a position you can see, yes. Position within range, no.
Corporal form uses higher levels. Alright, I'm trying to look at here. Summon Aberration.
Summon Aberration.
I think even if it's a position you can see, it still has cover. You still can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Misty Step works because you target yourself.
Yeah. plus, in my mind, I feel like you throw a piece of goop on the ground and it turns into the thing you want it to.
Yeah, how am I going to get the goop through,
How are
right?
you gonna get that goop through, right? That's important.
Yeah, that's,
Where's that
I'm
goop
right
going?
there with you. Mind to mind, right? There's no way.
They just don't work out.
You just, no, there's
We're running the goop
there's
numbers,
there's
and it's
just there's just no way.
How you gonna hawk a loogie into an invisible dome?
How are you gonna possibly do that? You know, I don't have any ability to alter or affect this dome, and Steven's dead, y'all. Let's go home.
Well, I mean, you don't have a home. I mean, technically, in this dungeon, you're a sentient ooze from the ooze caverns. So
He's from the ooze caverns. He is home. You guys go home. I'll stay here and watch Steven die. I love you, Steven.
All right, Pierre, your turn.
I don't even know if Steven can hear us.
He can't.
So
Absolutely not. I mean, unless he's talking psychically, which he could be doing.
Oh no, I'm gonna use my action to message Steven.
There you go.
Rick has sending.
Get back out here.
Steven,
Do it.
I'm gonna cast sending. Steven, I love you. If this is goodbye, goodbye forever. Tell me if you're gonna die in there.
You can reply to that
Steven.
message, Steven. What do you
Tell
want to
me.
say?
I'll be out in a moment.
Okay, Steven. All right,
Just need
and
my
then
ring and my rod.
and then he just tells the other two. Steven says he's gonna be out in a moment. Apparently.
All right, say something again there, Joe. I'm turning you out. Say testing 1, 2, 3.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
All right, perfect. Good job. All right, Pierre, what are you gonna do?
Well, there's nothing really I can do. I will.
Reminisce
gonna get
about
as
how
clo-
it's not you this time.
I know, right? Yeah, it's not me, but I will stick as close as I can to it, and I'm just gonna ready. I'm just gonna take the dodge action from if they pop out, I guess, and attack. There you go.
All right, the invisible stalkers. They don't have to do a whole lot of stalking. They know exactly where you are. Instead, they are the invisible punchers.
You need to get out of there.
How dare you? No, you gonna try and stop me from killing Steven Dart? Why is it rolling the damage even though it missed you? It's not doing it to you though, right? Stop using
know
the
it's
actions. Just hit X. Second one
Oh,
does
yeah,
hit you,
I
and you
don't
wanna
have it.
half that 11?
No, because I don't have a reaction now. I did it on the last guy. I
That's
forgot.
right. You're totally right. Thank you for being honest. All right, your
You're
turn,
welcome.
Steven. Your reaction comes back. You're in a room. There are 4 items on the floor, and there are 4 invisible stalkers trying to beat the shit out of you.
Can I try to grab the ring and the rod and just dip out?
So, I will say, even though you don't have fast hands because you're not a thief, I will allow you to pick up 3 things. You can use action. You can pick up something as an action, as a bonus action, and as a item interaction. So you can pick up 2 things and still have your bonus action, the Misty Step. And then, you can put them away maybe, and try again next round.
True. I could pop
Hey,
back
you
in.
could take
even.
more damage.
I have a decent amount of spell slots left. I have. What,
You could
2
burn through
more-
all your spell slots to kill 4 enemies. that
2.
are
I have
stuck
4
in a
Misty
wall.
Steps I can use.
Go back in after you come out. All right, well, I'm going back in. So it's up to you. What do you want to do, man? You can grab 2 things pretty effortlessly. If you used action and item interaction, you could grab 2 items, and then you could just Misty
Yeah, I'm
Step
gonna
out.
grab the ring and the rod, and then I'll Misty Step next to Babble.
All right, cool. You scoop up, you drop down off the ceiling amidst your enemies. You scoop up the ring and the rod, and then you Misty Step. Bloop. And these invisible stalkers, who knows what they do? Sitting inside is still a potion and a dagger. But this combat is functionally over, unless any of you tell me you want to go back inside.
I might. Does anybody want that potion or dagger? I could probably pop back in there and get it again.
Nah, that's okay, Steven. You almost died enough today.
I will say from
I
a
kinda
meta
wanna watch you
perspective,
do it.
you picked the 2 good items. When you're in there, the dagger looks, the potion is definitely a very solid and looks like a premium looking potion, and it seems to be a health potion probably. It looks very similar to other health potions you've had. The ring is exquisite. looks spectacularly crafted, obviously magical, and so is the rod. And the dagger looked quite nice, but I mean, you're the one who's really going to use a dagger, right? And if you don't want it, you don't want it.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and end that. You have these 2 items, and you know, if you could, you personally, the people with like blind sight and stuff, or that can extrasensually feel things, feel the wall of force vibrate slightly as stuff hits it.
Oh, they're stuck in there.
Yeah, they're in there. That's a whole thing. That's like a Mad Mage thing, I think. He does that stuff. That's why we're trying to kill him or stop him. He's a bad man.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they jumped in trying to get the magic items too, and they got stuck there.
No, I don't. Maybe I don't know, but probably not, man.
You guys want to listen? You're never gonna go back and discover the other sides. I'm gonna tell you where those items came from. When you leave items in the minecart, 24 hours later, they are teleported right there.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, that's
If you believe on the 15th floor in the obstacle course, a puppet of Hallister goes, "Leave your magic items here for safekeeping. You won't need them." And it says that on repeat. And if you do put anything in there, it teleports right here.
That's hilarious. Yeah, we left nothing.
So if you sit there in it, you teleport right here.
Oh, wow.
Very good stuff. Anyway, yeah, so you have 2 items that clearly there were some dumb adventures at some point.
Yeah, can I try? If you guys aren't too interested, you guys want to take maybe a rest so I could try to identify these?
Sure.
Attune to them?
Sure. A short rest be good.
You guys
Do you have to short rest unattune an item?
It does take. You can unattune and attune simultaneously, as far as I'm concerned. So if you're going to take an hour to identify something personally, you could then swap an attunement during a second hour. So I mean, if you guys don't have the identify spell, or you don't want to do that, you could just hand these items out, and 2 of you could attempt to identify it over now.
I'll attempt to identify one thing. It doesn't matter which.
I
will rest.
The rod then while we're doing that.
Yeah,
and then if I like both of these, I'm gonna offer Babble probably my ring of spell storing.
Yeah, well, we will see. Yeah, what do you think about it? Where is it? Where's this fucking rod? Where's that rod at?
Hey Alex, is there anything special about that blue gem I got from the treasure hoard?
Oh, from down there. Yeah, there is. Absolutely. No one's trying to identify it or anything, though, so who knows?
I'll do that during another one of our rests.
Yeah, does anyone want to try and identify that?
Oh, yeah, true.
I'll take it.
Alright. Alright, cool. So, an hour goes by. Somebody roll me a d20.
Ooh, I'll do it.
I'm on a short rest, if that's okay.
Yeah, I mean, you can all short rest even while you identify an item. Alright, you're good. Alright, cool. So everyone go ahead and take your short rests. First off, who has the, shit. I'm trying to say.
I have the rod.
Next, so the rod that you identify, it's a rod of alertness. Which has the following properties. When you're holding it, you have advantage on wisdom perception checks on rolls for initiative. While holding the rod, you can use an action to cast one of the following spells: Detect Evil and Good, Detect Magic, Detect Poison and Disease, or See Invisibility. Protective Aura. As an action, you can plant the haft of the rod in the ground, whereupon the rod's head sheds bright light in a 60-foot radius and dim light for an additional 60 feet. While in that light, you and any creature that is friendly to you gave +1 bonuses to AC and saving throws, and can sense the location of any invisible hostile creature that's also within the bright light. The rod's head stops glowing and the effect ends after 10 minutes, or when a creature uses an action to pull the rod from the ground. Can't be used until the next dawn.
That's pretty good. That feels like a good thing to give to our sorcerer.
Yeah, this is a really cool item.
Alright, next, the ring? Who's got the ring?
I think Steven had the ring, didn't he?
I was
I had
identifying the ring.
Ring, straight up at a ring of invisibility. As an action, turn invisible.
Ooh. That might be mine.
Good, I missed having one of us having the ability to do that. Fitz left.
Yeah. just being able to turn invisible. Yeah, Balgrim looks at it.
I'll probably hand the rod off to. Who's our sorcerer? Is that you, Babble? Yeah. I'll hand the rod off to
I guess. Sorcerer? I don't know.
And that stone, that's an ion stone of insight.
Oh.
Oh.
Here you go.
What does that do?
An ion stone of insight. When you use an action, so this toss the stones in the air, it starts orbiting your head at a distance, just around you, and it gives you a specific benefit. Anyway, for this one, the stone orbits your head at a distance when it confers benefit. Thereafter, another creature must use an action to grasp the net stone. You try and grab it from you. The stone of insight just ups your wisdom by 2 to a max of 20.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna toss that at our boy Pierre.
Yeah, Pierre. You
You
want better save?
No, I took that out of my inventory. That's from my mom.
Now, Steven, that's not very team oriented.
All right, fine. You can borrow it, but when we finish this, we
Identify.
want to give that to my mom.
Steven, we're all gonna die in here, my bud.
You are gonna die. I will not die in here.
Okay, buddy. All right, that's cute, Steven. Steven, you're more naive than me, and I think that's precious. Okay, everyone, get together. That ion stone's definitely for the monk. I'm gonna have this rod, and I'll alert you to things, everyone.
What was the ion stone again? I'm sorry.
Wisdom.
It's
Just
an
straight up
ice.
+2 to your wisdom.
That's just
Take it.
literally
Yeah.
so dope for you. It's
Alright.
insane.
100%.
To a max of
Bumps
2.
my AC and everything.
Yeah, real good. All right, let's fucking.
Do you have a max? Do you have 20 wisdom already?
No, it's only 16. I got 20 dex.
Oh,
He'll
nice.
probably
Yeah.
gonna up his wisdom again at 19, and then he'll be maxed with
Yep.
the silence. It's
Jim, do you want to add that
in your
ring of
inventory
spell
now.
string
Thank
to
you.
your inventory?
Yeah, how many of you have attuned? So if you have this ring of
I
invisibility
have.
that you're gonna give to
3,
Steven,
actually.
Yeah, and I have a cloak of protection and a bloodwell vial.
all right. So we get the ring of invisibility goes to Steven. And are you giving the?
Yeah, because I only can attune to 3 slots, right?
Yeah. So you have cloak of the bat, slippers of spider climbing, ring of spell storing, and the rod of alertness. You're gonna give this to Babble as well.
Yeah.
Alright, Rod of Alertness. And
Unless somebody else would like the spell storing, all that's in it is what do I have in
Magic
there? 2.
Missiles and Misty Step, right?
Yeah,
Something like that.
yeah.
Okay,
Like-
so let's see here. So you have Cloak of Protection, a Blood Vial, and Rod of Alertness now, Babble.
Okay, well,
Pierre, you have your Dragon Belt, your Cloak of Protection, and now your Ion Stone. So that's,
Yeah, do I change?
Yeah.
Okay, so I did it. All right,
I
cool.
just equipped it for you and stuff, and it fixed
Thank you.
everything. And then Balgrim, do you have all 3 items? You have 3 items attuned. Cloak of Protection. Oh, you don't have the 9 lives longsword anymore. You got rid of that.
Yeah, I deleted it. It brought it back. for
That's
some
fine,
reason.
yeah. So you only have 2 items. So, I mean,
Yeah.
you could take... I mean, I guess... Can you attune to a Ring of Spell Storing? You're not a spellcaster, right? It just says requires attunement. So if someone else puts spells into this, you can cast them.
Yeah. If somebody stores them, I will forget about it.
But also,
I
so the
know.
items that you kind of have right now, you have this Ring of Invisibility, which I think Steven wants. And he is willing to give up the Ring of Spell Storing. I mean, if you're invisible, you could give up your Spider Climbing and your Cloak of the Bat, too, over to Balgrim, or, whatever, maybe.
God, I would look horrifying with slippers and spider.
okay, who wants a ring of warmth? Because I have that attuned, and I'm not untuning it.
I'm good.
Christ,
I'm good with what I got.
Isn't that just resistance to cold damage?
Yep.
Yep.
I will absolutely take that.
You can have it, my friend. Free
Who
of
rolled
charge.
hit dice? Who rolled hit dice this round? Like this?
Oh,
did
yeah,
that.
yeah.
I
yeah.
did.
So because I did the chef's special food there, so anybody who rolled a hit die can take an extra D8 right now to top up if they want.
Nice.
Cool.
Alright, you have a Ring of Warmth now. You're
I'm
equipped
gonna roll
to
mine
nice.
right now.
It's sick. Train bugbear mug chef.
4.
Hey man, he's down here to
Yeah,
get
cool.
secret ingredients. You know Hallister's got his own special garden down here. He keeps abducting
I-
nature clerics.
Yeah, I keep looking for mushrooms, man. Mushrooms.
Rock, have you ever seen One Piece, or do you just naturally understand its tone and theme?
No, I don't even know what that means, to be honest.
One Piece is an anime that has like 500 episodes or some nonsense.
There's
really?
There's just a classification of a martial artist / chef that you've made a character in. You don't understand.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah.
No idea.
It's like
You
when
guys were saying that
Cliff
before, and I'm like, I don't know
McElroy
what's
just
going on.
made himself into literally that guy from the kids show. What's it called?
No.
Oh, my God.
Oh yeah, he made Grunkle Stan by accident. No, but you have no idea because it's Rock. Like, and I don't mean this as any. Some people might think it's something negative, but you are my Clint McElroy 100%. You.
Okay.
Clint's funny as hell, man. Clint
So,
is,
like, no, you.
so the McElroy brothers, if you don't know, they do the Adventure Zone or whatever, right? It's these three guys and their dad, Clint. And Clint was like a radio host his whole life. He loves playing these games with them. But he's definitely a vibe guy, you know, like he definitely like picks a theme and goes hard at it. He puts up the rules a lot, which is why he was like, maybe you'll take this as an insult. But he's clearly not talking about that's why you remind him of Clint. It's the other stuff. Because you know the rules great.
Yeah. But Clint is like, he's just, he takes the vibe, and he doesn't care how bad the character is mechanically. The vibe is the vibe.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how I do my characters, man.
Yeah.
Much to poor Justin's. Why does your monk not have perception?
Oh yeah, he's bitter.
Similarly to the
one
Justin.
guy who should be good at this.
Well, he's 1 point better at it now. He's got more wisdom.
That's right.
All right. So where do all these magic items? Are you attuned to this ring of invisibility now?
Yep.
And what did you unattune? Spell storing?
Yep.
So you guys just have a ring of spell storing no one's using. That's wild.
Listen, I ain't putting it on.
Do you need a cloak of protection that bad, Babble?
No, I guess I can. So who wants that? I'll take the Ring of Spellstoring.
I don't think there's going to be a good item that someone's not wearing. I mean, I think probably the worst item that's being worn right now is probably the Slippers of Spider Climbing, but it's not like they're bad. It's just
Yeah, if nobody's using Ring of Spellstoring, I guess that's better than a Cloak of Protection. Man, my items just got way better.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
We rolled that shit,
Hell
baby. And when we roll items, I don't take exactly what it is. Like, I didn't know exactly what tables. I'm like, okay, these are the 4 numbers. I'm going to go look at these tables at these 4 numbers and pick 4 things, right? Just
So you
limited
guys
creativity. You should always use randomized tables as inspiration, right? If you look at the table and there's something very close to what's rolled that you're like, oh, that would be fun or appropriate, you should just pick that. Don't fully behold yourself to RNG when it comes on to random items and things like that. They're meant to be start-off points.
Oh, of course, exactly. If it's going to be cool for the party or for the certain player, man, give him a boost, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys just see a balled-up cloak that's completely cleaned, and a ring pop out of Babble. No, they're clean, fresh and clean for you guys.
Still gross. It was inside you.
What? No, it's
Yeah.
not gross.
Whatever you say, man.
You guys talking with your slappy mouths.
You're saying all this as you put the ring of warmth on. You're like, whatever, man. Put on this otter ring.
Still gross. How do I get this thing to fit?
It just slides. You go to
Big
put it on your
sausages.
big sausage finger, and it's like sitting on the tip. Like when you've got one of those fucking ring chips. What are they called? You know what I mean?
Ring of Lows.
Ring-a-lows.
Ring of
You
Lows,
put
yeah.
a ring. It's like it's sitting on the tip of your giant pinky, like a ring-a-low, and then it just slides right on.
I guess you could probably use Cloak of Protection, Rock. I don't know if your character's got all 3 attunement slots going.
I got one already.
Oh, nice.
Well. For that second short rest in which you guys begin attuning to things. Looks like somebody just rolled what may or may not be a random encounter.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Oh no.
Let's hope it's more beholders. Pull out a new character.
What spells are in these? Or is in this Ring of Spellstoring?
I think it was
Two
magic
magic missiles and a misty step.
Nice, cool.
All right. As you guys are standing here, there begins a rumbling.
Oh gosh. Oh goodness gracious.
Yeah, there's a rumbling, and these statues all begin shifting.
Oh.
The one you're standing on, Steven. And I'm right next to. Right? They're right in the corners.
Yes, in the corners. And one of them starts shaking over here in this corner. And the 20 feet of purple worm that you see plonk, begins crunching.
Oh, mon Dieu.
And more worm starts coming out as as it just kind of shatters across it. And yeah, let's
Enter
fucking
worm.
do this, baby.
Enter stage worm.
My God.
Oh my god.
Sure. Oh mon Dieu.
Gollies.
Oh.
That was nice.
Oh my god!
Fucking, yeah, Joseph Joestar enters. Oh my god.
Alarm water.
Oh my god.
Ooh, only a 13 this time.
I've rolled above a monster, guys.
It gets a 1.
There you go.
1.
I like that it's rocking the solid 7 dexterity. 'Tis a worm.
Tis about that way.
It's its sleight of hand.
So
-2.
obviously these things are large. It is only like kind of 5-10 feet, and like it's about, these statues are about 20 feet tall. But obviously the worm it snaps and it curls down just like you see in this image here, and more of it begins coming out of this tunnel. It seems that this particular one is some kind of illusion. Go ahead, Babble. Your turn.
You say it's an illusion?
The statue.
Oh, not the worm. No,
I don't know.
the
that it
worm's
was an
real.
illusion. Yeah.
The worm is very
This
real.
is a
I'm gonna.
summer scenario for sure.
So let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and try to. Man, you're just chill out. We could be friends.
And there goes the encounter.
All right, this worm.
Now we're
crunches.
best friends.
It looks
and
around
me
in
and
your
the worm.
direction. And now your random encounter has turned into a monster taming capability, and you just have a purple worm now for an hour. Does it get to make? It doesn't get to make saves again unless it takes damage, right?
No, that's just for my best friend, and we're worms together, and I look like a worm. Let's go through the door.
What's your AC? What's your spell save?
Let's see here.
Is it above
21.
20? It's like
It's 21, yeah.
21. Okay, well this
Well,
thing
well.
does actually have plus to wisdom, so we do actually have to do the saves when it takes damage. But,
Oh, it's not like it's not like
it's
Score.
not like your death slot that was like, yeah, you're incredibly handsome death slot. So yeah, this
Can't break
worm
free.
breaks out and looks like it's gonna attack you, and then it just looks. You snake charmed the worm.
I just want to send it through the door. You go, find and destroy everything in front of you.
Really balls
Where's
up
that
against
door?
this door and can't open it. It looks at you. It forms itself into the shape of a thumb.
Just open the door with my mage hand.
Yeah, the door opens up and you guys hear crackling of electricity.
I don't know how your guys' old friend Fitz handled things, but this is how Babble does it.
It just
I like it. I like it.
You guys begin following this purple worm, and you notice there's these large, brass, copper columns, something like that, are there. These 10 copper-plated pillars, and they're generating these crazy arcs of lightning that are jumping between them. The worm just fucking charges right straight through it. And we're gonna roll initiative again, so we'll just stay in initiative. Starting now. We're in initiative now. Nobody move. The worm enters into the lightning charged chamber. So these are these copper-plated, the lightning pillars. Let's be honest here, right?
Tesla coils.
These are scary Tesla coils, and they're blasting lightning in between each other. And this worm, following your instruction to go forth and destroy, goes forth and starts getting zapped by lightning.
Yeah, good. Destroy those pillars, and when they hurt you, destroy them faster and better.
Okay, are you gonna do anything?
Oh no, end turn.
Okay, let's see here. These are copper-plated pillars of iron. I mean, I guess it doesn't say they can be destroyed, but I mean, it tells me what they are. But they're also magical. I wonder if they can be destroyed. Steven, your turn.
Purple worm, man. Don't they have like crazy poison?
Yeah, but I mean, it's also
Could be
not
corrosive. I don't know, man. You're the DM.
yeah. No, that's why I'm telling you this way. So that wasn't a question. They're metal.
And I'm gonna back off a little bit.
Pierre Le Montagne. What would you like to do?
All right, sorry, I'm back. I just had to step away for a second.
Cool. It's your turn. The purple worm charged into a room full of lightning, these iron pillars that are blasting lightning amongst each other. So we rolled initiative. It's your turn.
So what, did Steven and Babble just pass their turn?
Yeah, basically. They're just kind of watching. Yeah, he told the worm to destroy these iron lightning pillars.
All right, I'm going to step back and let it happen.
Yeah, well, listen, we've got this purple worm. We might as well. You know,
Might as well use them, throw them in there. All
When
right.
in Rome, you know.
Yeah.
Use a purple
Alex,
worm.
Alex rolled on the items table and gave us items, and then he rolled on the monster tables and gave us a monster. It's super nice.
I'll be perfectly honest. There's no like wandering monster table in here on this floor, I don't think. I was like, I'm rolling random encounters because short rests are not free. You know that. Like, if you roll a 19 or 20, something's gonna happen. I'm like, what fucking encounter can I have in this room? I was like, well, these worms
exactly.
is right now.
Makes sense.
All right, purple worm. Yeah, it just starts trying to destroy this tower that's right in front of it. I'm gonna say it's just real iron D&D. Okay, let's go. Where's the materials? Iron AC D&D. Bring me to the right part of the DMG, please. Okay, statistics for objects. Armor class. Iron or steel is an AC of 19. We're gonna say, yeah, it's got reason. It's these are. I'm gonna say they're large. You're taking up 4 spaces, right?
That's four squares.
Sure.
Got a damage threshold.
And I'm gonna say it's resilient. I think it's pretty resilient. It's in the Mad Mage's lair, right? So
On this level, yeah.
well, let's go ahead and see how much HP this particular iron statue has. Listen, you know, the DMG gets memed on a lot, but it does actually have some useful stuff in it. You should read it. Just skip past all the parts that are about lore.
World building.
Go to the stuff that lets you actually run the fucking game. Alright, so this purple worm is just going to try and bite the stuff that's right in front of it, right? Plus 14 to hit. Alright, seems unlikely it's going to miss, but let's find out.
Gotta roll above a 5.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a 3 there for a second. Purple one gets a casual 30.
I could do that.
What's its damage here? Normal. Damage is 17 points of piercing damage. Alright, let's see here. Object. So I can. Object damage type. Immune to poison and psychic damage. For example, bludgeoning works well for smashing this, but not for cutting through rope. Big objects often have a damage threshold. I mean, it's not going to have more than 10. Alright, so this thing's just going to, yeah, this thing just takes a huge bite out of this thing. I rolled exactly 17 for its HP. So this thing just rips one of these lightning coils straight out and just begins swallowing it.
Excellent job, buddy.
Then it gets to make a stinger attack. So it just... Where the fuck is the stinger on a purple worm? Does the rest of it just have... probably the spines or stingers, whatever. Yeah, so then it just tries to fucking sting this one. Let's do... What's that? That's also a plus 14 to hit? Alright, cool. Let's do that.
Oh, yikes.
He's a 32. Casual 32. For 3d6 plus 9 piercing damage. And then the poison it's completely immune to. This one's got 19, so how much health did this one have? We'll roll the 5d10 and see. This one's got 22. It's looking real fucked up as he smashes the first top half of it off. He ends his turn, and some of the arcing lightning blasts towards him. And he's going to take 33 points of lightning damage. Does he get resilient to that shit? No, of course he's not. Alright, so he takes 33 damage, which then allows him to make a wisdom save.
It does. It's not going to do it.
No, he still very much wants to eat this iron. Alright, your turn. Did I know there would be a purple worm encounter? No. Did I think I'd have to make HP for these lightning pillars? No.
Can I just want to ask this Splash, this lightning pillar that he stung.
Yep. Yeah, sure.
Right, I'm gonna... I can't target anything. Can I just target the purple worm, or what's going on?
Oh, it's a save. It's on. I think it just. I don't know that it can miss, right? I mean, like.
Yeah,
can
I'm just
acid
asking.
splash be used on objects, or does it say creatures?
Let's see here.
Probably says creatures, but I don't see why you can't just acid splash this thing.
Yeah, it does say 2 creatures within range, but who knows?
I don't see why you can't.
You're in charge. You're in charge. You're the big man in town.
Yeah, just roll me your 46. I mean, it's only got like 3 hit points, so I don't think you can not kill it. But let's see how effective your acid is. Yeah, you splash some acid all over this thing, and this one dies, or disintegrates.
Awesome. Everyone, we're doing great.
This is how this encounter is supposed to go. Draw 3. Get gone. Alright, Steven. Your turn.
Alright. Let's see. What kind of spell work do I have here?
To any watching,
Nothing.
I highly encourage you to not, it's just because there wasn't HP and stuff for this stuff. I mean, come on. If the players acquire a purple worm and attack stuff with it, just let that happen.
This is what I think it feels like to drive a loader.
I'm just going to come over here, and I'm going to use my action to give Pierre a scratch behind the ears.
Oh, wait. I have to double check something real quick. Okay, you begin touching people who don't expressly consent, as you often do.
Yeah. What are you doing?
Confused. I think you're a teddy bear.
Yeah, I am not. We're the same size.
I just had to make a
You're a
deck.
big
You're supposed to
teddy
get a
bear.
deck save on that lightning blow. It definitely failed. That damage happens. That damage stands.
Babble and Pierre really switched up to the grimdark theme.
Pierre, I'm still mad about that picture. Your turn. Pierre.
Oh, I had posted other ones I was going to switch it to, and I forgot all about it. I forgot all about it.
Me too.
His picture is the main reason I give him like scratchies behind the ears.
All right, I'm gonna go find another picture and change it.
Yeah, it was in Discord. Change that.
Fuck.
That's why I treat you like a teddy bear. You look like a teddy bear.
Yeah, I'm not okay with it. I think
So while you're doing that, the electrical pillars they're trying to shock it, right?
I don't think that they're purposely aiming at anything. There just seems to be lightning arcing amongst them.
Okay, I'm gonna wait one more round and let him do his thing.
Whoa. About that. Alright, you're gonna wait another round. Balgrim, your turn.
Let me.
Lightning's
do some
real close to
measuring
you.
I should have done.
There we go.
I'm gonna do some dumb shit. I'm gonna sprint in there because fucking.
Sure.
Why not? I'm gonna run there and then I'm gonna action dash and 5, 10. I'm gonna
Here,
go
I
here.
had this guy.
And do I need to make a save for anything, or is it if I end my turn in there? What's the deal?
I don't know. What are you doing?
I just ran through, man.
What are you gonna do now?
End my turn. I got nothing else.
No, you're good. You
Okay.
looks like some lightning kind of arcs straight over your head when you're around here, and then you zip on. You kind of like zip on through from there.
Got
Oh,
my
I like
shield
that
over
one,
my
Rock.
head like a newspaper.
It looked like a fat cook.
He does, yeah. Oh,
That guy could beat my ass.
See, Rock, you've never seen One Piece, and you're gonna again tell me that,
I know, I haven't. I swear to God.
but you really do need to.
1,058 episodes of One Piece.
I've I've seen it more than once. Well, in my life, but I haven't seen all. You know what I mean? I haven't seen all of it that exists more than because there was at a time where I'd seen all of it, and there were only 300 episodes, right? And then
Yeah. All right, this purple worm, I guess, is just gonna keep smashing
There we
shit,
go.
right? It begins trying to attack this one. It'll make its fucking d20 plus 14. Technically, it can miss. It does not miss. And see how many lightning pillars this thing swallows.
I just don't understand why he wouldn't. This one's gone. Why he wouldn't want the purple worm to destroy them, right?
I mean, I don't think there's nothing wrong with this in my mind. All right, this one's still alive, and then he tries to smash it with his tail stinger. I'll just roll a d20. As long as he gets a 5 or higher, he hits it, right? All right, cool. He smashes it with his tail stinger, and then finishes swallowing it. Another one is gone, and it kind of, I think it maybe misses this one and just kind of keeps going this way. Ends its turn. Needs to make a dex save. Fails spectacularly. It takes some lightning damage again. Takes 23 lightning damage.
Well, that's a worse roll.
Minus 23. Makes a wisdom save. Fails.
Wow.
Babble, your turn.
Alright, we're just gonna come up here. Does the lightning tower that's on its own seem to be...
Yes, it does still seem effective. This one here kind of like zaps over to this one and kind of arcs over here, and then, but it kind of goes up and over on its way from here to here. But it's sparser. It's looking less common.
Alright, so I'll just go over here because it seems to be sparking over to this one.
Mhm.
And, yeah, just stay next to my new buddy. Okay.
Yeah, and it does seem that, you know what? You still need to make me a dex save. However, you get +2 to this roll.
Okay, dex save.
You are still fairly close to this lightning tower. But you're right.
Alex.
What's up?
Never mind, you can finish.
Oh, 14, but +2 I didn't add, so 16.
16? Yeah, so you're going to take half of this. As it kind of lightning slams into this and a little bit just kind of zips over to you. You kind of form yourself out into a wide area, hoping it'll disperse some of the electricity. And it does. You only take 11 damage. Alright,
Ouchies.
Steven, your turn.
I couldn't,
Oh my god,
I was
you could have failed a
blind and
concentration check.
effectively looking invisible.
Yeah, it's very real.
Sorry, what did you say, Steve?
I couldn't find invisible when I used the ring the last turn.
Oh, okay, so
It didn't give me it.
you
I
have
guess.
invisible.
Yeah, I just marked it just now. I found
Okay,
it.
gotcha.
Right when I said you could finish, I noticed it.
Okay, here, give me a sec.
Uh,
So did you have invisibility like already or no?
No.
Here, I'm gonna add the invisibility spell, and I'm gonna set it to at will. Where is my MIDI spell? Invisibility. Go edit spell. Oops. And I'm gonna go details. Prepared at will. Shazam. So now you just have at will invisibility. Yeah, so it should be on your spell list now. All right, you run up after this purple worm.
And then I bonus action to get here. Yeah, I got it. And then I guess I'll use my main action to get up here by Balgrim.
Sweet. Yeah, you just dip and dodge in there. And as a couple of you move through, you begin noticing that it seems to be like there's a little square in the middle of the room where it seems like the lightning doesn't go. As you guys kind of sit and watch this and watch people run by. Okay. Who is next? Pierre. Now with new art. The signature on the bottom is so small. I wish I knew who this was. I don't like actually putting art that's not just from D&D in the stream, but I'm also very lazy. I will credit. It's still, there's a signature.
Whoever it is.
I'm very sorry. I'll try and find out for next week. All right, Pierre, what are you gonna do?
Everybody's running up like towards here. It seems.
Yeah, definitely seems that way. Except for the purple worm, which is just eating lightning towers.
Okay, but there's also a way down bottom. Okay, let me measure this out here. Blink. Alright, so that's 50. So I'll go all the way to here.
If anybody's watching and likes this, consider dropping a follow. It doesn't cost anything, and you'll see when I go live with my other games. All right,
Now
kind
we
of run
use-
through here.
So I got 10 feet of movement. Can I get through one of these guys and get behind them?
No. It takes 5 feet
No.
to move into their square, and then when you leave a square that is difficult terrain or anything like that, it costs twice the movement. So it would take you 15 to get to the other side of that. Unless you have a feature, which you might.
Right.
I mean, honestly,
I
you
can
can just
also
run
dash.
on walls, can't you? You could just...
Yeah.
There's no reason you
I'm a
can't,
monk.
like, just...
Monk shit.
I don't think there's any reason you can't just jump onto the wall 5 feet above Steven and then run past him. You know what I mean?
Run up and over him, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll just do that.
Yeah, you
get
could just
behind him.
Tony Hawk him around him. You know, just like we're playing. Do your
Yeah.
wall ride right above him.
And I'll just take the dodge action.
Sweet.
Like, enter.
All right, Balgrim, it's your turn. Your purple worm
can
friend
see
is
my
just going ham on lightning towers.
10, 15, 20. Oh, I've been stricken with a choice.
Disgusting.
You know what? 25. Damn. Shit's empty.
So you open up this room. It's not quite empty. There is a shield on the wall. So, oh shit! Actually, so I was wrong. This door should have been locked. I'm sorry. So I will give you a brief description of what this door looks like, and then you can decide what you want to do. Oh, maybe I'm not right. Well, I don't think it's supposed to be locked, but as you approach, you do. There is a thing that happens. Sorry, I had this all prepared, and then I got distracted by us trying to eat.
Sometimes it happens, man.
Thing. So as you approach the door, there is a bronze knocker shaped like Hallister's mad visage. His beard is entwined around the knocker's ring-shaped handle. There's a tiny bronze plaque mounted below the knocker that reads in common, "Knock first before entering."
Yeah, fuck that. I'm just gonna open the door. I don't listen to plaques.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so you do, you just open the door.
Yeah, either way, I listen to the plaque and I get killed, or I don't listen to the plaque and I get killed. Like, fuck this plaque.
Yeah,
I understand what you're saying. I understand it.
Like, knock for nope. Fucking plaques don't tell me what to do.
I get it.
This Stein can't stop me because I can't read. You open the door. Yeah, and there's a shield hanging on the wall. So this shield,
It's funny.
it's cast in the form of a serene, angelic visage, wreathed in bronze feathers.
Dang.
Ooh.
That's
I'm
a
out
good
of
looking
movement.
shield.
I could dash at the shield, or I could just get it next turn. So I'm going to dodge.
Sweet. All right, time for some purple worm shenanigans.
Oh, right. Actually, before we get into that,
Purple worm.
purple worm, exactly. I hadn't thought about the art and stream thing, so my art is I just got it from Google because we were playing, but I did just switch to, there's a lot of different gelatinous people art, so I just switched to one from DMD Beyond if you want to do that, make it easier.
Sweet. That would be great. I don't like using other people's art without giving them credit. If you see
neither do I.
anything that I have that is yours, tell me. I will shout you out. I'll link to your stuff. Or if you know who it is. But ideally, we're just going to avoid this situation.
Yeah, easier to do it this way. It was different when we were just playing ourselves, whatever we're going to like show it or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't want to take credit for anyone's stuff. Well, it's not working. I imported your picture. How dare this? It even showed me your picture when I did it. Oh, there we go. Looks like an Among Us. You are a
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, but that's kind of how he is. He's just sort of like a map.
Do some cartoon paint to just draw eyeballs on it. Anyway, the purple worm, I'm gonna roll a couple d20s. Let's see if we hit on both of these. 7 hits, 8 hits. Alright, so first of all, let's figure out how much HP these things have. The one in the corner that he's attacking has 36 hit points. Let's roll his fucking tail damage first, because I think he wants to make sure he eats stuff, because he's a hungry, hungry boy. 17 damage to that, and then he tries to bite it. Yeah? Bite? Bite damage? Normal. 30. He smashes this thing into the corner and then bites it. And just completely swallows another one of these fucking pillars. Then he's gonna make a dex save at the end of his turn. He gets a natural
Dude, this thing
1.
is horrible. This worm sucks.
He's fucking eating all this shit. What are you? Have some respect.
He's doing a great job.
I hate this worm.
You're gonna fucking hate him even more when he eats you. After he
well, let him
succeeds
try,
on this
dude.
save. Alright, wisdom save. He only needs a 17. Alright, he gets a 15, which fails. Babble, your turn.
Listen, all I'm saying
Okay.
is I could have gotten gargantuan and done that myself.
So you say
I
that this
could've-
is a safe
I could've
square.
gone this way.
We're gonna
Seems that
come
way.
here, and let's go ahead and acid splash this pillar down here. 'Cause that's what we're doing, right?
Seems that way. That is a way to solve this encounter.
The Pillar Killers. That's our group name now, guys.
Alright, this thing has 12 hit points left.
Oh right. End turn.
All right. I have 5.
This is top level D&D. The kind of stuff you're only gonna get here. Okay, what are you up to, Mr. Dark?
All right. I guess I will.
Listen, you gave a construction
Bonus
labor
action dash.
equipment. I don't know what you thought.
Can I use my free interaction to grab the shield?
Are you gonna run up and grab this shield?
Yep.
So you're not within
steal my
range. You need to
shield,
get 5
you
feet
rat
closer. It's right
bastard.
here on this wall.
You guys gotta fucking-
What's ever gone wrong? You know, when when our boy Joe comes and grabs an angelic shield, right? Right. So you run up and grab this. You look at the shield on the wall.
I attack. No.
Yeah, we're all gonna kill Joe.
Can I take an attack of opportunity as he rushes past to get my fucking shield?
We play in a
This
Descent into
Son of
Avernus
a
game.
bitch.
And there's a powerful angelic / demonic shield in that game. And Joe's character got killed because he tried to run off with it. The party killed him. And that's not as horror story as it sounds. It was appropriate and everyone was consenting. But it's still very funny. Okay, so you pick up this. You can just pick up the shield. It looks kind of, yeah. It's a normal looking shield. It looks very beautiful. But as you kind of take it into your hands, you hear a voice. Ah, thank you. I've been stuck here as a decoration for so long. We should try and find my sister shield. The two of us are trapped
I don't have
until we're
much
brought
use.
back
I'm
together.
sorry, I don't have much use for a shield. I only came in here to grab this, and I'm going to use my action to dash to Balgrim and hand it out to him.
Ah, yes, well, I'm just saying that you could maybe... And you hand the shield off to Balgrim. Balgrim, you hear in your head, hello? Can you hear me? Who's this?
Hi.
Like passing the phone.
Wait, who's talking to me?
Costanza?
Costanza.
Yes, I'm an angel, and there is another angel in this, I believe somewhere near here. Being brought back together, I believe, should free us, but I can't be sure.
Well, that's kind of neat. Do you, like, blow up or anything?
Do I blow up?
Yeah,
Like-
like, you're a shield, but I have a shield, so, like, I could just leave you on the ground unless you're special.
Oh, I mean, I kind of assumed that this was, like, that you were
like
heroes.
a goodness of my heart sort of thing?
I mean, I
I
don't
don't
know
really
about
work that
that,
way.
but I mean, I did
I'm
think that
more
perhaps
of
you
like
had
a-
intention to help me.
Like, I could probably polish you and put you up on my wall in my room.
Okay, I mean, if if you're a collector, perhaps you'd be interested in my companion shield that I believe is somewhere
what?
nearby.
I feel like you've completely convinced me now.
Yes,
just worked
collector
around my
items are
brain.
better as a set. I know that.
There's something about you. I like you now. I'm gonna put my +1 shield on my back, and I'm gonna equip it with angel shield.
It's just a normal shield.
Yep.
Excellent.
Listen, if Costanza the angel can take these hits for me,
I can't stand you. I'm gonna mute this so you guys stop popping up the string. I'm gonna mute you for 3 hours. All right, yeah, you pick up the shield. You go, He makes a compelling argument. You immediately put it on. Action economy-wise, that doesn't work, but there's no real threats, so it happens. Pierre, your turn.
Okay. They're up there doing that. I feel like I want to go down south.
Sure.
So I'm going to go 60 feet. Let me measure that out.
I mean, you are a chef. Perhaps it's time to work on your brisket down south.
Down south, that's right. Little Memphis rub, you know?
Oh, man. There's a local place when I was in BC. Like, some dad runs his own, like, spice and barbecue place. God,
Yeah?
I used to put that, like, this spicy meat rub on, like, I put it on all my steaks. It's amazing.
Oh, yeah. Dude, you can literally put on anything. French fries, whatever you want. Nacho chips.
Good, yeah.
Okay, anything in this room that I see?
You nimbly just dip through. No. Stone room.
What's going on in here?
Square.
Fine, I will,
Got a good view of all this lightning and stuff. Doesn't seem to be any danger in here.
I'm gonna hang out. Just gonna hang out in here.
Cool. Yeah, you do that. Balgrim, you stand here with a shield. You go, and you put yours away, and you begin putting this one on.
yeah. Can you add another shield to my inventory?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a great idea.
I can -1 to my AC for no reason.
Hey,
listen. I want this shield to get hit.
Oh, there's a reason, and that's fine.
Yeah, the reason is it's fun.
The reason is complete and utter.
We're
malice.
playing a game and it's fun. Okay. All right. Let me just see here. Let's go. Whoa, we got stuff in the way. It's kind of angelic-looking shield here. I'm gonna rename it for you. Let's go ahead and equip that. Let's go and edit item. Angelic shield.
There's a new monster energy drink punch that I'm trying tonight. Aussie style lemonade in it. It's good. You know, it's no mango loco, but it's good.
So I'm gonna fucking jiggle the shield. I'm gonna be like, hey, Costanza, where is your sister shield?
I can't say for sure. I mean, I believe it's around here somewhere. Obviously they want to keep us separate because Halisto is a terrible monster, but I'm assuming here nearby.
Well, there is another door over here. Out of curiosity, like, do I believe this shield?
Yeah, I mean, give me an insight check.
Insight is somewhere.
Insight check.
Dude, for some reason my brain it don't work.
Here you go.
16, not bad.
That ain't bad at all.
That's pretty good.
I feel like one of my runes gives me a bonus to that, but I'm not going to sit here and read.
I would say that this entity you're speaking to seems genuinely to want to be reconnected with its sister shield. You don't really sense any kind of malice or anything.
Just in case, I do actually have advantage on all wisdom insights. Just in case, but...
Fair enough. No, it doesn't seem like... Yeah, still. Doesn't change anything.
Doesn't change anything. I'm going to open this door then.
Cool. Yeah, you open that door, and it looks to be some kind of storeroom. Just a bunch of random materials in here. It's like butter and licorice root, and like you look at a bunch of this stuff, and you're like, no, that's shit the king likes, because the king is a wizard. He's got a bunch of weird wizard shit like this. In Durgar society, wizards are kind of like. You happen to follow a wizard, and so you are more accommodating of wizards than most Durgar. But most Durgar think that shit's shady. You know what I mean? Like, it's dishonest nonsense that you shouldn't waste your time with. psionicists are much more appreciated, marshals for sure. But in your case, you know, you follow an exiled king who is a prominent wizard, so I would assume that you'd be like, you don't know much about it, but you know it doesn't weird you out as much as most are.
Yeah, I'm cool with it. I follow around a blob that shoots acid. So
Yeah.
I'm not that weirded out.
Yeah, I just mean like these are clearly like spell components, and while most Durgar might not recognize that or be suspicious of it, that's not the case for you at all. You're like, these are spell components. That makes sense. What's next? Purple Worm. Purple Worm tries to smash this one. On a d20. He fucking whiffs hard. He gets crunched on this wall over here, and in frustration, you assume he just tries to eat it. And then he fucking just bites his teeth all over it, and he's your acid is on it, and he's like trying to not eat the acid, even though it clearly would have no effect on him. And does a real shit job. And then he's gonna make a dex save.
Wild.
You guys can't see I was rolling privately. Sorry. I got a 2 and a 1 for both of his attacks, and then I rolled a 4 on his dex save. So let's go ahead and roll some lightning damage real quick. You're like, this is good. I mean, this purple worm will turn on you eventually. So, I mean, if it takes a little damage, like, whatever. You know?
Yeah, that's okay.
It's all part of the plan,
Just kind
man.
of like let it kill itself in here, and then.
Yeah, and then it makes a wisdom save, which I also am bad at. And yeah, it's your turn, Babble.
And you've literally been rolling like 4s and 5s every wisdom save too. So
Yeah,
That's what I was saying,
it's
man.
consistent,
This worm
man.
sucks.
yeah.
This worm fucking sucks, dude.
This
I'm
worm
doing
is
it
stupid.
at this pillar because I want the worm to get the wins.
Yeah. Sympathetic of the worm. All right, well, let's see how much fucking health this pillar has.
The worm will turn.
I love rolling random stuff. You know, I just do. It's fun. All right,
Good
this
roll
one's
dice.
6
What are the
hit
dice,
points
man?
left. We're playing the Math Rocks game. Let's roll some Math Rocks. All right, cool.
That's
You
right.
splash some acid all over this thing.
I have so many dice IRL like in real life. Oh my god, it's so many dice.
All right, Steven, you hand this shield off. He starts getting wordy with you, and you're like, fuck this.
And then I guess, what was over in this room? I guess I'll go check that out quick.
Yeah, spell components. I mean, as an arcane trickster, spell components are quite valuable to you. You start looking around, there's lots of stuff in here. Linen wrapped slabs of butter, casts of licorice root shapings, bottles of snake tongues, a terrarium filled with glowworms, and wax-sealed jars of rotten eggs. If there's a specific magic item component you're looking for, I will allow you to roll a d20, and based on its rarity, I'll determine the DC beforehand and let you know if it's here.
I pretty much just think I need my basic, just refill my bag with the basics.
Yeah, your component pouch, you could scoop up, whatever you need to fill up your component pouch, no problem. But, if you have any spells that require specific things, you can have them now, or if there's any spells you plan to take on level up that require an item, yeah, we can go ahead and we'll retroactively say it. So, like, let's say when you level up, you get more spell slots or whatever, right? If something requires a specific component, you can just let me know, and I'll be like, all right, you picked that up in this room. We'll make the roll, and then you could say you picked it up here.
All right.
Like, for instance, if someone needed to cry into a gemstone so they could summon shadows, maybe that would be in there. Who knows?
Oh, yeah.
So sad. Anything else there, Steve?
I'm just gonna bonus action dash out to here and action dash down the hallway.
Sweet.
And just end right there.
All right, Pierre, you're hanging out. There's the Purple Worm show still going on to the north.
Yeah, I am just hanging out. I feel bad though, so I'm just gonna, I don't know.
Just punch some lightning.
10, 15. I don't want to. 20. Because I think it's gonna hit me back, wouldn't it? I mean, I could try. I want to go. It can be like 10 feet away. So I can't target it. So no,
Yeah,
never
you
mind.
can just roll a d20 and add your
Okay.
mod. It's fine.
So my mod is, I think it's, with that. Quarterstaff plus 13. Okay, here we go. So
Plus what?
13. So 18 to hit.
No, you just go ding. Oh,
All right, I'll try one more time. Wink. Same thing.
yeah, you just ding ding. You guys watch as like Pierre comes over and just fucking spinning lariats. This.
Yeah, I just go.
misses.
Eh.
Just hurts himself.
Well, you know, I tried, and I keep walking. I'm just gonna move up this way.
God, that's
Kind
funny.
of sit in the middle and turn. There we go. It's not working.
I think of this whenever you make 10-foot ranged attacks against stuff. Just Zangief.
Oh yeah. That's from like Street Fighter or something, isn't it?
Hell yeah. Zangief
Yeah,
just
yeah,
got
yeah,
announced for Street Fighter 6, 2 baby in June.
Oh, nice. I'll probably pick
I'm a
that up.
fighting game guy. I mean, if people didn't
I
get
haven't
it
played
from,
them in so long, but I want to get back into it.
if people watching didn't get it from RestOTG, yes, it stands for rest of the game, but also OTGs and fighting games. All right, Balgrim, what do you want to do? You got a hammer and a shield. Costanza says to you,
It's
gotta
use
be
my action.
somewhere.
I technically use my action to put Costanza on this turn. So, I'm gonna sit cross-legged right here, and I'm gonna watch this purple worm give the sloppy toppy to each of these rods.
Truly disgusting sound.
A sloppy top.
All right, so this thing, it just goes, it just smashes this thing into the
And
wall.
there it is.
I don't know that there's a way that he doesn't kill this.
Especially with 2 max
26
rolls.
points of damage. Then this thing just kind of almost right over you as it goes into this space and tries to, yeah, just literally engulfs this thing. Crunch, gone. All lightning towers destroyed. There is a cartoonish burp and smoke from the inside of this purple worm as all of the lightning towers have been destroyed, and you guys have bested this encounter exactly as intended.
Okay, well, I love you, Purple Worm, and I'm going to name you Linda. We're going to go forward
All right,
down the hall.
It is. Okay. With a Y or an I?
With a Y, now that you've mentioned it.
Yeah. Linda, also known as LinkedIn Learning.
Yeah.
Oh, as we all kind of gather in this room, I'm gonna say to everybody, well, everybody keep your eyes out for another shield that looks kind of like this. This thing's talking to me, and it wants its sister.
Oh, cool. Well, we got to reunite that shield with its sister. That's sad.
Oh, you know, it's actually a colloquialism. It's a sister shield. The entity trapped within is genderless,
Listen,
as we
I'm
all
not
are.
I'm not really interested.
No, I was on board already. I don't know why you're overselling.
Oh.
Purple Worm, go forward and destroy our foes.
It looks at Steven suspiciously.
No, Steven's a friend.
And it looks at Balgrim suspiciously.
Bulgrim's a friend.
It looks at Pierre suspiciously.
Pierre? Are you friends with the Purple Worm?
Of course.
Yep, Pierre's your friend.
Okay, it goes forward. It looks... There's multiple exits. Which way
I
do
move
you
out of
want
the
this thing to go?
Down this hallway. Bye, Linda.
To the left here?
Yeah, down this large hallway.
It kind of
Oh,
gets
just
in
follow
here.
behind.
There's these giant pillars that it kind of squeezes in between and around, and it just kind of stops there and looks around, confused. As you follow up behind it, you notice there are these 8 black marble pillars. They form a circle in about a 20-foot high room. You can, from your side, black pillars. Yeah. As Linda enters into the middle,
no.
some kind of sound begins erupting from the floor, and you hear a voice in common. A crown festooned my dwarven brow. I rest beneath the mountain now. Who am I?
I don't know dwarf stuff. Balgrim!
I hear him, but I'm busy looking around this room. Is this room just empty?
To the south?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I squint at it?
Yeah, sure. Give me a perception check.
Let me just check really quick. I have advantage on Wisdom Insight, but do I have anything? I forget what my runes give because I have like 65.
There's a lot of them,
different
and they're
things.
very cool.
Yeah, they just give me good shit.
And then
right?
they have
That's what this
active
gives me.
abilities that are really good too. So you begin peering around, you look closely, so closely. And all you notice is the smell of Pierre's spices and food and booze breath.
Gross. I'm gonna dwarf stuff. I'm kind of good at that.
I like my
Alex.
chops.
What's up, Joe?
Is the answer to the riddle Aldrich X Gladius?
I don't know if you would know that. I mean, how does your character come to this name?
Metagame magic? Metagame magic?
Very magic, yes.
No, that is not the answer it's looking for. But yet, so Balgrim, you come in here, and as you kind of come close to the circle, you hear again, "A crown festooned my dwarven brow, I rest beneath the mountain now. Who am I?"
Damn.
You can
Kinda
give
dwarves
me
do I
a history check with advantage.
A history check with advantage.
As an Undermountain denizen.
I rolled a 14 and also a 12.
14 and also a 12.
History.
Okay. You do not know the answer to that.
Listen, man, I'm a dwarf, but I don't know much about dwarves. I throw hammers at things. I don't.
Babble, you can also make that same check. History with advantage.
Okay.
Anyone who wants
I'm
to can make a history check, but both Babble and Balgrim get advantage on it.
Alright, history.
Pierre.
Oh, I didn't roll advantage, but I can't imagine doing better than that. But I'll try.
So the both of you,
For some reason.
it's not even for some reason. Everybody, these halls, as you've traveled through Undermountain, as you've read and learned about the place in general, one of the only consistencies throughout most of these things, even though all these different floors share a lot of different stuff, they were all built by the Malarkan dwarves. This Undermountain, before Hallister came in and began filling it with its monstrosities and its creatures and its terrors and what have you, the Malarkan dwarves were here. They mined a mithril out of the walls and things like that, and then they were attacked and killed in spades and things like that. They're called the Malarkan dwarves to the king, Malair.
That's cool. I think early in Babble's development as a creature that was sentient, he spent a lot of time reading Dwarven minds. So he just knows a lot of dwarf stuff.
Right, and Pierre is high-level monk, so he can read all and understand it all. So
Yeah, and plus, I mean, one of those heads in the wall was just like, "You'll never forget King Malair." It just wouldn't stop talking about fucking Dwarven King. Okay, so yeah, that you guys suspect the answer is Malair.
Malair.
Malair, it's Malair!
You say Malair. What do you think happens?
I blow up.
Yes, you
I
explode.
say it out loud with my lips, and I explode into a pile of gore.
Your lips, they do that Ben Shapiro thing. The filler you've got
Oh, no.
just moves around. Yeah,
It's gone. The filler's
the
gone.
filler's moving around. It looks awkward. You're gonna have to make a tweet denying that you have it. Okay, so yeah, you speak your name aloud, and the symbols on the pillars begin to glow in bright colors. And
Oh.
then Linda disappears.
I'm gonna. No, Linda.
Wait,
Listen,
I fucking
Linda.
hated that shit worm.
No!
That worm sucks.
Linda!
Thank God.
Is Linda still there? Because I still have my blind side
You
up.
definitely still have a connection to Linda, but they are not there in that room anymore. Then
gonna
you walk in
step
Balgrim and
into-
you disappear.
Oh, I
You
disappeared
disappear too, Pierre.
oh no!
Go.
To Linda! To Linda!
Everyone
Take me, Linda.
disappears. Give me a sec here. For those watching, if you set someone's token to invisible and then you move them, they don't see where you move them to. Fun fact. However, it's going to become incredibly obvious as soon as I unsee you and you know where you are on the map. But you don't know what's in between.
Oh man, we moved
Oh.
45 feet to the left.
You characters don't know that. It's metagaming.
You guys were.
I'm not gonna play with you anymore.
Justin, were you playing with us for the floor that was the polymorph teleportation floor, like where you could just be teleported anywhere over lava pits and polymorph into any creature? Like,
oh yeah, didn't one of you get teleported alone? Oh, then Rock just like fucked with some puzzle door and just single-handedly killed like an ancient white dragon or something.
Yeah, I think Bass was with me, but I polymorphed into a T-Rex and took on a white dragon.
We had a kaiju battle of a T-Rex versus an adult dragon in front of a gate over top of a river of lava.
Yeah, it was
I honestly have personal feelings about killing that polymorph wizard, so I'm just now adding Babble doesn't like that polymorph wizard.
What polymorph wizard was that?
The one that was this whole floor that polymorph wizard was seemingly in charge of, and is an apprentice of Halister's.
Oh, Arturia.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
The beautiful, weird bone spur dragonfly woman.
So yeah, I'll keep the Linda going forward, you know.
So one thing I will say is, as you are in that room, you kind of teleport out of that room. There's this similar 8 black marble pillars, right? But they seem to have these. Instead of having runes on the inside of them like the other ones do, they have these fist-sized yellow sapphires. But only in 5 of them.
Well, to go backward, I'm gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 more. Shit.
Okay, so you guys
Took me
begin.
too long to do that math.
I'm gonna do that math. Fuck, dwarves don't know how to do math. Wait, is that racist? Shit.
It's a generalization of my culture.
Yeah, you're generalizing to
You're a
dwarf. Well, who knows about Dwargar?
Yeah,
Come on, Linda.
It means deep dwarf, man.
Girl.
Right there in the name.
Whoa.
Linda gets all up in your business.
I
Open
jump
the door
up.
with Mage hand.
You open this door and Linda begins. And what's Linda's standing orders right now?
Just destroy anything that's hostile in front of us.
Okay, so one thing I will remind you: Linda has an intelligence of 1. How do you explain what hostile is to a giant?
So Linda knows that these fellas right here are friends, right?
Okay.
Friends are not food, and so but anything else is food, right?
Give me your... All right, so
Okay.
what's everyone's passive perception here?
This is going to be good. This is not going to be good. 14.
See, this is what I mean, man. This is what I mean. How do I have more passive perception than you? I literally have 10 wisdom. I'm going to cry. You have done this to me.
Well, you know
let's
what,
fail.
Joe? We were here. You know what, Justin? We were
I
here
have,
first. So
I have a passive wisdom of
Mine
16.
is 23.
yeah. Oh, but who has the rod of alertness? Don't you have like a billion extra stuff because of that?
Yeah, I forgot about that. I do have a thing. I'm gonna read it all now. Now, rod of alertness. It does so many things. Who knows?
Oh,
While holding this
advantage on
rod.
initiative. I had to go set that in your special features. Give me a second here.
Yeah, I have
do.
a passive of 23, Alex.
Sweet.
I have a passive of 16, but apparently I have advantage on wisdom and perception checks. I don't know if that affects my passive. But oh, it adds 5.
Yeah.
Do you have advantage? So my
there it is, advantage on initiative. So anyone you guys play Foundry and you're ever wondering how to convey advantage on initiative like some abilities do, if you go to the attributes portion on the left-hand side, there is a little cog at the bottom, and it's actually just one of the preset things. So like Diamond Soul for the Monk, advantage on initiative is there, amongst other things. We just hit advantage on initiative, and update special traits, and now he won't have to worry about that when he rolls initiative anymore.
Alright, I added my... I actually have a 21 passive perception now with the rod. And the rod's just inside of Babble. Because he's normally just a little blob sphere.
Yeah, the rod's just kind of floating around in there. So, both Steven and Babble, you see this weird little humanoid with a rabbit head just start running away as this purple worm comes around the corner, and we're gonna see.
We're gonna see if we can have.
We're gonna see if this thing
enough
just eats this rabbit right away.
It doesn't. Oh man, his name is Rabithiad. That's cute.
No. His name is Rabbit Head.
It's Rabithiad.
Come on,
I'm
Steven
reading
and
it
Pierre,
right
roll
there.
your initiatives.
Oh, sorry. think.
Fuck, I'm doing that thing where I zoom in and out and make the stream completely unwatchable for anyone. Sorry guys, this is for lessons on Foundry, not for a concise and enjoyable viewing experience.
My DMing would be impossible. I spend like 95% of the time tabbed out. I don't even know what the fuck is going on in the map. Like I
have a second monitor where I do that. All right,
I got
Pierre.
one monitor. I do what I can.
You're kind of standing there. You're surprised. Steven, you notice a figure on the other side of the colossal form of Linda just begins running away, terrified. It has a rabbit head, but not a rabbit body. It's just running. Fate is cruel, you think as you look upon the man who needs to run but has the wrong parts of rabbits. What do you want to do, Steve?
Yeah, Steven, what are you gonna do, bud?
You're muted. In case.
I know. I just realized. So I run up to here, and then I am going to. I'm gonna Misty Step. Here.
When you cast,
I'm just gonna
click on the spot. It'll teleport you. It's
Oh.
cool. God.
It doesn't give me the thing. I think I might actually.
And
have
it
to do
deletes your
something.
picture too. All right, fuck me, I guess. All right, players. Well, you can get rid of that again. Whoop.
And then I'll just throw my arms out in front of Linda. Like, no!
Just give me. I'll put you in the right spot here. Just gonna fucking update you to 17 or whatever. All right, you do that. You get in front of Linda. Balgrim, your turn.
I mean, it's just a guy with a rabbit head. Does it look angry?
Looks afraid. Try to run away
Okay.
from the giant purple worm.
I just send my turn, man.
Give me an animal handling check, Steven, by the way.
Yeah, you might scare Reb Theod.
Rabatheod. Also,
Make
Babble, I mean, it's your turn now. You can issue mental commands to Linda. It's up to you. You see this person, you see Steven doesn't want him to eat it, but it's totally up to you.
Oh, is that not a... Oh, Linda, you don't need that little rabbit fella.
Encounter over. Just kidding. Rabbit Head's going to get to go first. But yeah, you tell Linda not to eat the rabbit headed fella.
Unless it gets hostile, then eat it so quick.
Absolutely. Rabbit Head begins sprinting away and then notices that people are stopping, and it kind of looks suspiciously and nervously. And stops moving, and Linda does not do anything. This rabbit-headed person is just standing over here looking at you, clearly prepared to run away if this giant purple worm comes towards it.
I reach into its mind. Hello.
You like feel this kind of fear and desperation. Actually, that's a fucking good question. I was thinking something here.
I'm going to ask him if he speaks.
So you guys reach it. You reach into its mind. You try and talk to it, and there is just there's nothing there. Babble. It doesn't. It's afraid. Clearly, it has perceived the invasion. You know, the talk into its mind. It does not seem to understand you. Does not communicate back in any language.
Sounds more like an animal in there.
Hard to tell. It's weird. You never experienced this before.
Okay. Well, it's all messed up in there, guys. This seems like some messed up wizard business that we should just Linda, go forward, and you don't have to destroy the cute little animal fellas unless they attack you.
It begins. It looks in both directions panically and starts running this way as the worm follows it.
Yeah, get it right out of the way.
And it just runs down this hallway, and Linda looks in both directions and awaits your instruction.
All right, Linda, go down this hallway. I just wanted to kind of be like one of those automated vacuums. Just go down.
Yeah. Linda the Roomba begins going to the south.
That's what slimes know, you know.
Roombas, yeah. I mean, you're all about that shit. The fucking rabbit is terrified, obviously, and it's just being chased. And then
Pour one out for Rabbithian.
It runs into another room to try and uses its opposable thumbs to keep it safe. As the giant purple worm just begins careening down this hallway towards another door.
Ooh. All right. Well, can I try to open it with Mage Hand?
Once we're within 30 feet, yeah.
All right, I'll do that. I'll wait for everybody else to catch up though if they want to.
Okay. Okay. So Steven is heading up towards that other door. Are you going to try and open that door, or are you going to see your friends go to the south and follow them? You're muted again, Joe.
I just wanted to check and see if it was locked or anything.
Doesn't seem to be locked. You
But
can open
then-
it if you'd like.
Oh, yeah.
You open it up, and there appears to be a set of standing stones, like some of the other gates in Hallister's place. There's a full set of standing stones in this room. They rise about 30 feet tall, which is bigger than any gate you've ever seen. And they have covered with moss and have clumps of colorful mushrooms growing all around them.
Hey guys, I found a gate up here. Or could I just think that to Babble? Would he hear me?
I mean, we could say during your
Babble has
short rest that he re-upped Ares, right? I mean, it's like you don't have to cast. Oh, you don't have ritual, so you would have to specifically.
Ritual, yeah.
So yeah.
He actually he normally casts it at the start of the day, so I'll just delete that spell slot because he doesn't like to make a mouth. That's gross.
Mouths are very gross. Yeah. I mean, it only lasts an hour, so I mean, you would have to.
Oh, yeah.
The last short rest. So.
You know what? No, he if you're not near him, he can't talk to you psychically. It's just like talking. You have to give him a visual cue that it's time.
It's just like talking with other people on the spectrum.
Yeah.
Oh, are we in visual? Are we in talking mode now? Interesting.
Talk mode.
Yeah.
Go.
All right, you find a gate. All your friends are not near you.
So I'll start walking down. Did
Right.
opening doors and stuff break my invisibility, or am I still just randomly invisible?
Your mic got kind of far away, but no, you're definitely, if you haven't attacked anything and you reactivated your invisibility, then you are invisible until you
Let's say
cast a spell or attack someone.
eventually he gets bored and just opens it.
All right,
So
you
once Lin-
open up the door, and this is where we're going to take our break, because as the door opens, it's an interesting scene in front of you. There's music coming out. It's a beautiful harp sound that's being played through the instruments. There's a series of people in here. They are other humanoids with normal bodies and animal heads. There's beautiful furniture, and standing in the center of this kind of ballroom, not in the center, kind of near the back, is this woman. She floats in beautiful circles like the manic pixie dream girl you expect her to be. She dances to the harp music that is there. Beside her is what appears to be just like, maybe 1,000 butterflies formed loosely into the shape of a person that is playing the harp.
This all sounds familiar.
And she turns towards this purple worm. And I think that's where we're going to go ahead and take our halfway break. Because you guys just tossed a purple worm at Arcturia. So let's we're going to resolve that. We're going to be beginning the first of the Hallister's Apprentice encounters of this floor.
All right.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna add in that, especially because I was just talking about it. It's so funny that it's her, and that Babble is Babble because he was one of her experiments.
Yeah, that sounds great. You could say that he fucked you right up. Yeah, he.
Yeah.
It's funny. Arcturia had a mind flayer. So Arcturia had a mind flayer like apprentice That's why there was that weird goopy bath that was there back then. And she probably had additional tadpoles around. It would not be weird at all for her to have tried to give one its own sentience. Or you could say that you don't have any of this mind flayer stuff and you're just a sentient slime. You could say whatever you want.
Actually, yeah, I kind of like that, especially since I switched to the art. It's just that he's an experiment to be a sentient slime, and he got mind powers.
Yeah, and then he fucked off with them. She comes back, and you're not there. And she's like, okay, well, we're gonna go ahead and take a 10 or 15 minute break here. Yeah, let's say 10's fine. Let's come back. 11 after. And if we need a couple more minutes, we'll try and get started right at 15. See you all in a little bit. I will mute you guys to the stream. Don't worry. And if you're watching, well, see you in 10 or 15. All right, you guys come into this room. The purple worm is a standing order to just fucking attack everything. So I guess we just roll initiative.
Sure.
Sounds legit.
Kill this fucking butterfly.
Oh shit! Yeah, Babble sees her and he's like, "Foe."
True Aberrant.
Nice.
Thanks for following. Appreciate it. Okay. I have my alerts on. I forgot. I normally don't. Man, Foundry all this shit is so annoying.
True head. Oh, dude, another one. Oh yes, look it's Mothiad.
Everything's heads. True head. Go on ahead.
No.
Muff head.
Mothiad and Rabbithiad. Dum. Under read.
Oh, sorry, I'm French. So yeah, I read things literally. Moth head. Right?
That's
True
what
head.
it is.
Iguana
Justin's
head.
being the dill hole.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Pierre. It is really that straightforward. Pierre, it's your turn.
All right. Yo. I'm actually gonna. I know there's a lot of stuff going on right now, but I'm gonna let the worm go in first. So I will just kind of. Yeah, thank you.
Sure. True Aberrant goes, is this your final game? I found you guys through Reddit. This is probably not going to be the last session. Probably going to be at least 2 more. 1, 2 more, maybe 3, depends on how things go. But then after that, we'll start up something else. I don't know if it might be D&D, it might be Pathfinder, it might be Scum and Villainy. That's kind of what I've been looking at next for this one. But I do also run a Descent in Avernus every other Monday game, which if you're only into D&D, you can at least check that one out. And all my stuff goes up on YouTube. Sorry, Pierre, go ahead.
I just want to remeasure that to make sure I didn't go overboard there. I think I was right behind this guy.
Yeah, so this thing, it's on your side. It's 2 sizes bigger than you. You can just run right underneath it, around it.
Okay. But 60 feet would be here, so it's going to have to run past me. All right, enter.
Cool.
Is it just me, or is there a group of like 5 enemies that are enrolled in the initiative, including Linda?
Oh, there's people that aren't rolled in?
Iguana,
I didn't roll them again. Sorry, my bad. Normally I hit the button and it just rolls everyone.
Are you fucking kidding me, Linda? You son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
I wanted her to go first so she could go. Now I have to squeeze past her.
Oh, I see why. Alright, cool. So,
Right.
Babble.
So, 1 second. Just wanna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, still don't see anything. But personally, I am going to... I guess I'm going to use my action to use Revelation of the Flesh again, and I am going to click it here. Revelation of the Flesh. And I am going to use 2 sorcery points. I want to be able to fly, and I want to see invisible creatures.
Okay. So you can see invisible creatures, and you have a flight speed of what? Equal to your walking speed, probably?
Yeah,
Cool.
exactly.
Yeah.
Now, I only move 5 squares, so can I now move 6 more squares?
Yeah, you can absolutely move a full fly speed, and you could land again and walk one more square if you want. As long as you don't fully expend all of your movement, you can use the rest of your other type of movement. D&D's moves for movement are weird, and I don't care. We'll just follow
Let's
them as
do it.
intended.
All right. Let's go there.
You fly straight into this room, and this elegant, maybe not beautiful, maybe beautiful's a tough descriptor for this, because obviously she's gray-scaled with these bone spurs sticking out, but her body is designed in a way, you know, like clearly she has done this to herself. She looks elegant and regal, and she turns to you and goes, "Oh,
I want to. I want to cast Psychic Scream, but I also want to use a sorcery point to make it subtle spell, so she can't see that I'm doing it.
sure." So can you let me see Psychic Scream real quick.
Yeah. I'll just 1 second here. I wanna make sure I'm using my sorcery point, so I don't forget how many I've used, because I've used 4 today.
You unleash the power of your mind to blast the intellect of up to 10 creatures of your choice that you can see within range. Creatures that have an intelligence score of 2 or lower are unaffected. Okay. Who do you want to target?
Mostly just her, but I think I'll target all of her creatures, even though I think that it's likely that they might not be affected. But I'll target everyone in the room that's not my friend.
Alright, so this one. Well, okay, one brief description of these guys first, real quick. Yes, so there are a few interesting creatures here. There's Arcturia herself, obviously powerful wizardess, whatever, probably just wizard. I don't think it needs to be a female affirmation on that. She's a wizard. There is 3 creatures that seem to not be dressed for fighting. So there's the Shrew Head, the Moth Head, and the Aardvark Head over here that are just basically in servants-looking clothes. And then there's the Swarm of Butterflies that is vaguely shaped like a person. And then there is Iguana Head, Stork Head, and Dingo Head, which are all in full armor with great swords. So there. That's my description of these things. Wait, you can see invisible. Yeah, no, actually that doesn't affect anything either. So you're good.
Alright, so I want to target all 10 of them, but I can't. 2 of them are behind pillars. It means I can't effectively see them, so I may be able but I can't move anymore, so.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can't see Dingo Head at all.
No.
Interesting.
So that means, yeah, he's not going to suffer the Psychic Scream because he can't see them when he's doing it. And, yeah. Is that art just regular Arthur?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When I saw Aardvark
noticing
Head and I started
Aardvark.
looking up Aardvarks, I was like, how am I not going to just put Arthur in
Oh,
here?
especially, man, because I don't know. I can't give spoilers now, but DW is a particularly new part of the current Dimension 20 arc.
Oh, really? That's amazing.
Yeah.
I haven't
DW.
watched any of the new. I have not watched any of the new Dimension 20, but I grew up with Arthur. You know, AARDVARK. You know, having fun isn't hard when you've got a library card. You know, Arthur is a big part of my childhood. So,
Dude, Arthur. Well, we're all, me and you were born in both born in '88.
Yeah.
I know about your Arthur needs and wants. I have them too.
What'd you guys all think of Reunion Arthur episode?
Oh man, I actually haven't seen it. I should check
Incredibly
it out.
lesbian. What's her name again? Good for her. We're happy for her. She's successful. Arthur is just a as a writer.
I'm just gonna go.
Anyway.
I'm just gonna click the button now, right? It's gonna happen.
All right, Psychic Screams, motherfuckers.
Oh, bunch of fails.
She does succeed, though.
Well, yeah.
All right, so
Yes.
first of all, the butterflies, the moth head, Arthur head, shrew head, their heads explode, right? I think that happens when they fail and die.
Yeah, their heads explode if they fail and die.
They're just like
Wow.
vibrating in the room, and then just as these animal heads just explode. Perhaps you've put them out of their misery. Who knows? The stork head. Let me take a look at these fucking saves real quick.
He gets stunned if he fails.
Who all
It doesn't
failed? What was the damage? It was it's 25. So Arcturia succeeded. She does not get stunned. Stork head and iguana head both failed. So what happens to them when they fail?
They're stunned. Now let's see for how long.
On a successful save, target has much damage. On a failed save, target takes 14d6 psychic damage and is stunned. It takes an intelligence saving throw at the end of each of his turn. He needs to get 21.
Yeah.
Okay, these things cannot succeed the save. So
They're just stunned.
they're just stunned. That's fine with me. That's dope. That's a 9th level spell. That's what 9th level spells are supposed to do.
And Babble cast, you threw me away!
She goes,
And then,
who are you?
you don't even know!
Doesn't know who you are.
She looks at you and goes, oh. She frowns as she looks at, she kind of frowns as she looks at her people who are stunned, and she holds a hand out and casts Ray of Frost at you. As a legendary action.
Oh, just the cantrip?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah, in the future, I'm just going to say casting a spell. I forgot to right now.
I'll just cast absorb elements on that one.
You use your action?
My reaction, yeah.
Cool.
I guess that takes away my counter spell, but whatever.
Sure does. Alright, I got a reaction on the wall here. She Ray of Frost you. You have it. What is this other extra 8 damage that's happening? Why is she taking damage?
Oh, probably because it used like the used the 3 damage that
You're like, God, if only I had a ring of warmth. This
Oh, exactly.
Shaze over here scampers towards you. And it tries to attach itself to you. The Shade just scampers on over there and begins kind of deforming itself as it tries to attach to you. What is the best option for this? I can only bite shit that it has grappled or something. Fucking read this real quick. This object form. The target is subjected. I mean, it is still in object form. Yeah, I think this thing just kind of runs up and slurps at you. And it badly misses. You slurp right.
tried to use a pseudopod like an amateur. You're using that all wrong, man.
It looks sad. The iguana head is just stunned. It has 10 intelligence, no proficiency. It cannot succeed. Your save's 21. Yeah. Okay. That thing's just stunned for what? Like a minute, 10 minutes, an hour?
Let's
Or is it just
see.
forever?
It's just stunned until it. That's the way it lives, man. Its life is stunned.
Yep. Yeah, it's a 9th level spell. That'll do it. Don't get psychic screamed. That's my advice to you. This table scampers over towards you too. And it also tries to attack you. And it also rolls a natural 1.
He's just looking at her like, these are the guys you chose.
Wow.
They're my closest friends. Unlike you, they would never attack me. Let's see here. What is this over here for? What the fuck? Oh man. Just a sec here. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ah, that's right. 6 pillars, furnishings. Right. So these ones are. There's another one. There's a footstool over here that begins coming towards you. It just starts running towards you like a cartoon character. That's its max speed. And then Arctura, at the end of these mimic turns, she's going to Ray of Frost you a couple more times. Forgot about that. So she's up next. So Ray of Frost again. When your sorcerer goes first. And then does it again. Is it making you make concentration saves?
Oh yeah, I gotta make that. So.
I wonder why it's not doing that.
Save.
Is absorb elements only once, or is it until?
Oh, it's until my next turn.
I know that shield is that. Is absorb elements? Did you confirm that?
Oh no, I guess I just assumed. Let me take a look. Absorb elements.
The triggering damage type until the start of your next turn. So yes, all 3 of these will do half damage. So you gain 2 more hit points from that one, and geez, 12.
I need to make 3 saves, I think, right?
Yeah, 3 DC 10s. So you get a 2 and a 6. You get 8 hit points left back. All right, can you even fail these?
Yeah, I got a plus. It's a sorcerer, so he's
got a good card. All right, these mimics are coming at you. So then Arcturia's turn starts. Have the characters met Arcturia before now? She's easily my favorite mage. Not these specific characters, with the exception of Babble, who was created by her. But the players are familiar with Arcturia and had some fun experiences on the 4th floor. I mean 14th floor. So Arcturia stands up and looks upon you. Goes, oh, well, you know, these are my quite closest friends. She points to the furniture that begins to attach you. Some experiments are failures. I expected you would have just been disintegrated by now. Perhaps it was you that stole my prized possession. Well,
that was Fitz. Fitz steals everybody's prized possessions.
I'm sure it's in there somewhere, so I suppose I'll just have to take it back. And she begins casting a spell. Does anyone have anything they want to do about her casting a spell?
I certainly want to do many things, but I already made my choice about my...
Too far away.
I made my choice.
I would like to counterspell her, but I don't know where she is.
Yes, you are very far back. Right. Alright, so first off, she casts a spell on herself, and she begins flickering. And yeah, she casts mirror image on herself. And then she flies. How tall is this room again? I think it's 30 feet tall. 20 feet high. Vaulted ceiling. So she just begins, her dragonfly wings flutter. And she just rises 20 feet up into the air. And goes, well, we'll just have to rummage around in there once I'm done with you. Then... some more furniture just gets up in your business. Chair. What's the range on pseudopod? 5? Alright, yeah, it's coming for you then. Table. 15. And it has to rush over here. These things only have 15 movement. You begin to suspect that all the furniture is probably alive. So I'll start putting things in here.
He's rolling damage.
It's not doing it to him though when it misses, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
no.
it just does it every time. I'm gonna add concentration onto you just so you don't have to worry about doing those rolls. And I just have to remember that it's that. This dingo-headed guy, this is incredibly funny to me that you couldn't target him, because it says right in the module that the dingo head hates Arcturia and joins the party. So if you had actually gotten him, you would have inhibited yourself. But he just looked at, after you come in the room, he just takes a swing straight down at this fucking chair in front of him.
Oh, well, let's just say we knew each other. Oh my god, the dingo head! He set me free!
The dingo head set you free. Sure, yeah, hell, fucking why not?
I think it's cute as shit, why not?
He's familiar with you.
Whoa!
It's chair, you love to see it.
He just slashes straight into this chair, and he's got a 3rd attack. These are champions.
It's very good that you stunned the 2 ones that were your enemy and not the one that was your ally. It literally says, like, for those that are watching the stream, it literally says in here that the 3 humanoids wearing armor are champions with the heads of a dingo, an iguana, and a stork. 2 of them fight by our side. The one with the dingo head secretly despises Ecturia and sides with their enemies. So yeah, I mean, listen, you gotta pull back the curtain sometimes because that's funny.
It's rad.
It's just perfect timing. I was like, wow. I was like, is he gonna try and reposition and get the dingo? I wouldn't have stopped you, right? I'd be like, yeah, sure, you can try and, but you didn't. So you reap the rewards.
Because it was a rage scream, man. Like,
yeah, absolutely. Another one of these chairs. It's the old skittle scaddle. Let's see here.
Don't Get Psychic Screamed is the name of this episode 100% though.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Don't Get Psychic Screamed. It runs on over there. That takes its action. This thing is dead. A swarm of butterflies falls to the ground. Dead. There's just a series of 100 explosions as all the little butterflies explode. Like a set of firecrackers. Then this chaise clampers over towards Dingo Head. Motherfucker. Traitor! Pulls out a baton. Okay. Steven Dark. Shit got popped off down there. And this purple worm just ain't doing shit. What the fuck, Linda?
I'll use 20 feet to move right to here.
Yeah, this purple worm is an active hindrance to me. Like, I cannot make it into that combat for the next, like, 3 turns because of this worm.
You can run past him. You're currently only medium. He's 2 sizes bigger than you. You can just run right through.
I want to get big.
Yeah. No, that's definitely annoying. Yeah. There's no argument.
And I shall cast darkness.
He also provides half cover to anything on the other side of him from hammer throws. Or she is. I don't know if we know the gender of Linda. Doesn't matter.
Well, no bonus action.
Linda's a soul name, not a gender name.
Yep. I missed the beginning. Who is the friendly worm? Okay, so I rolled a random encounter. There's a room back here where there were 4 purple worm statues. They decided to take 2 consecutive long rests back to back. I had them roll d20s, a short rest, sorry. And I was like, if they get a 19 or 20, we'll do a random encounter. They hit the 20, and then I had to decide what that random encounter was. So I decided one of the statues was an actual purple worm, and it attacked them. And then they cast Dominate Monster on it. And now they just have a purple worm for an hour because it only has to make a save when it takes damage. And it hasn't successfully made the save yet. And Babble hasn't failed his concentration. So they acquired purple worm by rest scumming. Alright, this stork is stunned as fuck. More of these little stools up here begin clamoring towards you guys. Also, I'm going to probably take some legendary actions. I forgot to do that. This one here. So at the end of that turn, Arturia is going to begin taking some more legendary actions, obviously.
Anybody that was looking at Babble might think that he's about to implode and warp somewhere, so just, maybe keep a distance.
Yeah, he does look suspicious. She turns her eyes to this dingo annoyed, and she will try and frighteningly gaze at it. It fails and is beginning to second guess its decision to, turn on her. To have disadvantage on everything on there. And then at the end of the next, okay, this mimic moves here, right? This one moves 30 feet closer. The moth head is just hella dead. It's just poor old commoner. It's just here to clean stuff. This stool scampers up this way. At the end of the stool's turn, Arturia once again just tries to cast a spell at you. Anything?
Is it?
Are you still? Yeah, you don't have a.
I don't have that yet.
Yeah, you don't have a reaction yet. So she Ray of Frost you again.
feel like every time it gets like I'm like, oh, a monster's turn is ended. It's closer to mine. Another mimic pops up.
Hey,
It's
man.
like fuck.
I do have,
You guys killed Arthur immediately. Alright, Balgrim, it's your turn. You're like, fucking worm in my way, I can barely see anything, and then poof, an inky cloud of darkness, and you can see nothing.
And it's like the darkness pops up as I start to run in, and I dash and I try to get past Linda, and I probably just eat shit.
Does it have
over purple worm? But fucking, and that ends my turn.
Did we have that damage, sorry, on the Ray of Frost?
Yeah.
Why?
We did.
Because I'm so.
Oh yes.
Still got absorb
Sorry.
elements. Yeah, you can have an extra. I mean, half of it. Is 4. You can have another 4
I mean,
points left.
I could be using counterspell, so I want to have my whole.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah.
Hey, you use
all
the
right.
spell, you get the fucking.
Yeah.
Linda,
I got some mileage, right?
Okay, Linda's reach is 10 feet on this stuff. She can inhabit your space. I will say that attacking through this doorway will result in her squeezing. You can see it's only a 10-foot space as opposed to a 15. So she just has disadvantage on her attacks. Probably isn't going to matter against some of these mimics. Yeah, so she's just going to swang her big old tail stinger at one of these.
Oh, nice, yeah. Maybe I won't warping implode.
She gets a 15.
Oh my god.
Which misses.
Badly.
Because of the nat 1. I will say monsters don't get the, like, hit more often thing, even though that nat 1 would hit with her. She doesn't get that. And then she tried to bite it. She rolls 25. A whole bunch of shit happens. She tries to bite the shit out of this thing. A dexterity what are all these things? Dexterity saving throw or be swallowed. So it succeeds. It does not get swallowed. Cool. It does not get swallowed. But she's definitely trying to eat one of these mimics. The Shrewhead is dead. I picked a picture of an actual shrew for its art.
And now we're all sad.
It's smiling.
Not anymore. Its head's exploded.
Your head explode. Your head explode. Like the bloopers from fucking the bloopers from Full Metal Alchemist. Your head explode.
Oh yeah. These two guys, their heads were basically exploded, like for all intents and purposes. It's just they're still there.
Okay, I'm going to attack.
Yep. All right, Pierre. I mean, well, if they're, man, monks. Melee never doesn't have any AoE. When are you ever going to get the opportunity to attack 7 people in one turn as a drunken master, as a high-level drunken master monk?
High level bugbear master. They don't have moved. Attack all 7 right now.
I'm gonna flurry of blows.
Yep.
As I do.
So remember, all 5 of your flurry of blow attacks have to be against different creatures. But I mean, that's not a problem given where you are right now.
But I can still hit this first initial one,
Yeah,
right?
you
To
can.
try to
The first
knock
one.
it off.
It's only the flurry of blows punches that have to be against 5 different people.
All right, so it's not letting me because I'm 10 feet away. So I'm
Oh, here, let me just set your things.
Yeah,
to,
you can do that.
It's annoying. It's probably because we re-uploaded you. Edit. So yeah, it's super annoying. But bugbears get 10 range. That one is set right. So it's your flurry of blows
It's the
specifically.
flurry of blows.
Yeah, it's the
And then I use unarmed strike after that. So
yeah. Edit. Flurry of blows 10. All right, you should be good now.
okay, so I'm just gonna use. Well, I already used my key points. So I'm just gonna
Yep.
do the unarmed strike, which is the same.
Punch this table.
It's 1, 2, 3.
Did any of these mimics hit you, by the way? Babble?
No.
I feel like did one hit you, or was it only Ray of Frost that hit you?
Only the Ray of Frost.
Yeah, I didn't think the mimics hit you.
5.
Yeah, Drunken Master Monks have an ability at level 17 that a lot of people are like, oh, it's so cool, but when are you ever going to get to use it? It literally just, your Flurry of Blows, you can make up to 5 attacks as long as they're all against different creatures.
You mean the life-saving feature that Rock uses every session?
Yeah, every session he punches 7
Yeah.
people. It's just, hey, it's great. Listen, if I were going to play a character in Dungeon of the Mad Mage, I would play a Mage Slayer monk. I just honestly, being able to run on walls, jump really far, move really far. There's just a lot of encounters in this dungeon where things try and run away from you to go to help, or where you're going to be attacked by powerful spells that evasion is really helpful for, right? They're just incredibly durable. And they're great. They're fun.
Okay, I tried to strike this one, which I didn't think was going to work anyways, but it did not.
Yeah, you can't. How do you stun a chair?
Yeah, I know, right? Knock its legs out. I don't know. Should I try to move out of the way? No. So then my turn. Stay right there.
All right, Babble. There's a lot of shit all over you.
Alright, sorry, buddy. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Fireball, do it.
Warping Implosion. It's my 18th level Psionic Sorcerer feature. So let's just click that one.
Yeah, you begin bouncing up and
that
down excitedly like oozes normally do. And then...
Yeah, he's... Where the fuck is this shit? 1 second here, guys. New feature, who dis?
Warping Implosion. There we go. Top of your active abilities. You can teleport to an unoccupied space you can see within 120 feet of you. Immediately after you disappear, each creature within 30 feet of the space you left must make a strength saving throw. You know, it's funny that these star spawns that I fought you with have a similar ability.
Oh, that's cool.
Makes sense.
So I'm gonna... Ability. Okay, it's just making the damage go on me, so that's cool.
Yeah, go ahead and undo that. Classic.
Alright, close that.
About it. It's fine.
Alright, so let's...
3d10.
Alright, so it's... I'm just gonna put my character over next to this... I guess back, actually.
Is it? It's 120 feet. Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Each creature
And
within 30 feet? Damn!
Yeah.
That's a lot. Alright, here. And they all have to make what kind of save? Strength?
Strength, yeah.
Okay, well, shit. I mean, can I do... Request roll? Is that gonna... I wonder if that'll let me do it. If I can do this. I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5...
Yeah, that's like all the mimics.
Yeah, it's everything. All the mimics. Are you
And
within
Linda.
30 feet of Storkhead and Iguana Head? And Arcturia? I don't think you are.
No, and I can't move there either, so...
Alright, cool.
40 feet away.
Alright, so I have all of them. Request roll. What is it? It's a strength save, right? Strength
Yep.
save. Request rolls. Nothing to request. Well, fuck you. Oh, it's right. It's not. I forgot that when I use let me roll that for you, it's not targeting. It's selecting. I don't use this very often because normally shit just rolls itself. Dink. Oh, perfect. There we go. Strength saving throw.
Let's go back here.
Linda did it. Yeah, I guess it only works on player control stuff. Alright, well, whatever. I'm gonna go, so, Rock, go ahead and give me a strength save. Is it just your spell DC?
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm gonna begin making mimic saving throws. We'll just go left to right, row by row. So, strength save. Well, wait, what's this? The save is 21. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, they're set. They have 17 plus 3. All of the mimics fail. Dingo Head can succeed. He does not. So all the mimics fail. And what does it do? It pulls them all to the space that you were in, right?
Yeah, I teleport the 30 creatures in 30 feet. Space you must be certain saving throw. On a failed save, 3d8 force damage, and is pulled straight towards the space you left, ending in an unoccupied space as close to your former space as possible.
Alright, go ahead and roll that damage then.
Alright, so that's 3d10. Da, da, da.
Oh, whoa. Do you need to be able to see where you teleport?
I went to line of sight when I moved.
Yeah, there is a cloud of darkness in between, but I think you can, yeah, because you can only see invisible creatures. You can't see stuff. So you cannot, you can, if you tried to teleport there, you would basically just wind up underneath Linda over here. Because you can't actually see over there because of the darkness.
Shit,
Okay,
I could have moved.
I think that's fine. I can be there.
Sweet. Yeah, you can do that. Okay, and then all of these things fail. What did you roll for damage?
20.
Woof. Oh, that's 24. 24.
Oh, yeah, plus proficiency. Neat.
Minus
Ability
10
Encha.
before, man.
It's I guess it's Warping Implosion, Proficiency Encha. Yeah, okay, cool.
Well, I mean, I just see the 24 that you rolled. 3d10.
Yeah, it's 10, 10, and 4.
Yeah.
Oh, neat. Yeah.
And so is it more on top of that?
No, I guess not. Oh, I thought you said 24. Yeah, I thought it was 20, but it was Dingo Head that rolled,
Yeah.
and my roll was underneath.
Good old dingo head. Alright, all these fucking mimic. How far do they move again?
As close as I can to where I was.
Oh,
so
sick.
a lot of them don't even move.
Well, I mean, a lot of them do move. The ones that are right
Yeah.
there don't, but I mean, then this one will move here. This one will move here. This one will move here.
It'll maybe do a little damage to you, Rock, but it'll set you right up.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that I had disengage when I used Flurry of Blows because I wanted to move, but I didn't want like 1,000 fucking opportunity attacks on me, and I didn't move. And I should have moved. That's fine.
Did Linda succeed? Where was it?
She wasn't
Oh,
effective.
she got 11. Oh, Linda. You silly girl. Okay, anything else there, Babble? Or is just teleporting and nuking everything for 24 good enough?
I guess I can just move, right?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Oh, Linda needs to roll the thing. Dominate
Oh,
monster.
yeah, baby. Maybe you're getting opportunity attacked by Linda. No, you're not. She's dumb as fuck.
Again, with a 4.
Mm-hmm. The Shays having a rough day. It just moves.
Is there anything because he did the damage? Is there any like advantage for that?
I understand.
For dominate monster? Because
I don't think so. If you read that and that's the case, let me know. I mean, is it a charm? Should all the stuff be at advantage because of that? Let me just fucking read this shit real quick.
What was the damage? I didn't take any. I should take
Oh,
some
yeah,
damage.
it's 24. Go ahead, and you can just magic yourself. If you fail to take
Do
the
that.
full 24.
Oop.
Oh,
the
you
12,
can use your
so I
action to take precise control. Cool. Each time the target takes damage, makes a new wisdom saving throw against the spell. And I think wisdom throw would be if the creatures are friendly to you or fighting it, it has advantage. So yes, she should have had advantage on all these saves because, well, no, I guess it's friendly to you now. If you or the creature or creatures that are friendly to you are fighting it, I guess it would have had advantage on the first one, but you're not fighting it now, so I don't see why it should have advantage on those saves. Anyway, this Shays tries to climb up on top of this fucking purple worm. It does not do a very good job. Iguana Head is functionally dead. Literally brain dead. There's mimics. There's one of these stools. Clamor's on over there. She's only used a single Ray of Frost this round, right? No, she used Fear and then Ray of Frost. So yeah, she did. She has none. Alright, so then it comes to her turn again. She gets all her stuff back. She goes, oh, no, leave them alone. They're mine. I spent a long time making them. And she casts a spell.
I have blind sight for 60 feet, so I don't know
You
if I
can
can
see
her.
invisible creatures. Do you have blind sight, or can you only see invisible creatures?
It just says invisible creatures, I think, actually.
Yeah, so she's not actually invisible. You just cannot see through this stuff. And also, I think she's more than 60 feet away from you.
Alright. Well, that's fine. I can't do anything about that then.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Well, she begins changing her shape, as you might expect someone such as Arcturia to do, as she casts True Polymorph upon herself.
Nice.
When she begins growing, her butterfly wings deepen in color to a dark red. They grow deep around her. Her horns sprout over her head, and she goes, "They're mine. Leave them alone." And she transforms into a pit fiend.
Right?
This chair tries to get all up in this worm's business. Oh, it hits Linda! Linda's grappled, motherfucker!
Chair.
I mean, let's see. It's huge or smaller. Is the worm gargantuan? It is. Alright, it's not grappled. You're lucky, Linda. Get off easy today.
Good old Lucky Linda.
Oh, lucky Linda. Always rolling 4s. That lucky number 4. This table tries to beat Linda up. This chair can't get close enough. It readies an attack. Dingo Head can't move closer to the scary pit fiend. He's like, he pulls out his short bow, and as he moves backwards, he takes a disadvantage attack against the chaise. How many of these does he get? Wait! I was wrong. He's going to re-roll his wisdom saving throw against the Frightened because he has Indomitable. He fails it again. Classic Indomitable.
Failed it twice.
The save's so nice, you fail it twice.
He's a true fighter. This Dingo Head. He knows how to use his features. Alright. Chair here. Can't do jack shit. Raise an attack. This one tries to get up in Linda's business. This commoner is dead. This chaise chases after Dingo Head. Tries to latch onto him. Succeeds. Dingo Head is looking scared. He's like a scared. And this fucking table just starts molding. This chaise just begin wrapping around his body, sticking to him. Steven, it is your turn.
Alright. I'm going to move.
Pit Fiends kind of remind me of the animated show Gargoyles.
It was a fun show.
It's good shit.
Just love Keith David through the ages, right?
Fireball. Would have never seen that coming. You don't say. I like you.
I feel like it's a
you
good
play
time.
The Rogue has been great. You do lots of fun stuff with it. You cast spells a lot.
Yeah,
Really
no, it's good.
using Arctic Trickster the way it's supposed to be done.
I really
good,
like his vibe check fireballs. Those are my favorite ones.
I don't know. Oh yeah, you did. So there was a section in one of these caverns where there were invisible oozes, and someone was being attacked, and he didn't know really what was up, and he just threw a fireball in there, and he hit like 3 invisible creatures. It's just like, this place is dangerous, motherfucker. Sometimes you just gotta throw fire and stuff.
Trying to clear it out.
Alex, do the people, do I get any kind of advantage on this or no? No, because it'd be their saves.
It's their saves. However,
Yeah.
where did the other monster come from? The Pit Fiend. So it's one of our people watching goes, I stepped away for a second. Where'd the other monster come from? Arcturia true polymorphed herself into a Pit Fiend using her 9th level spell. So actually, if you choose to hide as a bonus action, one of your features, specifically as an Arcane Trickster, is that if people don't know where you are, they have disadvantage on the saving throw. So yes, these 3 different mimics that succeeded. It looks like no one succeeded, actually. They all failed. But if anyone had succeeded, if you hide first, creatures have disadvantage against saves from you. Can my players see the stream chat? No, they can't. They could if they have the stream open, but then they'd be able to see everything else I'm doing. I know that at least one of my players has the stream open. I could see his name in there. See him in front. But I'm assuming he's not looking.
No, I don't look. I keep it over in the background.
I'm fine with it. So no, they can't see. That's why I'm reading it out. Plus, the people watching the YouTube video later can't see your chat right now, so I figured I would just read it out. All right, Steven, you cast Fireball. You kill. There's smoldering furniture that begins melting into flesh. And Arcturia, the Pit Fiend, looks at you and goes, no. Unlike you, failed experiments, they were good. They're my friends. And, yeah.
So will those mimics, are they flammable? Do they take any additional damage or no?
Nah.
Okay.
Now they're made of flesh. They just look like wood. Storkhead, I'm not taking them out of initiative because I think it's funny to remind everyone that these things are just stunned for the rest of existence. And they will never not be stunned unless someone uses an ability like Wish. Another one of these mimics that's being scorched starts climbing over the flaming other mimics and just tries to get on there. It opens a mouth and goes, another one scoops its way on over here into near Dingo Head with a dash. Moth Head is fucking gone. And this mimic here will also get up in here and slurps its way over here to attack Dingo Head. And doesn't do much. Balgrim, your turn. I just wanted to ask.
There we
something,
go.
but it's spoilers. Yeah, you can ask, and I'll answer in chat if I don't want to tell them.
Yeah, I want to get big, but it's not as fun if I can't get big, because I can still get the damage without getting big, but it's not as fun if I'm not big. So I'm gonna remain not big, and I'm gonna start throwing shit.
Yeah, just do what fighters do.
Yeah, I start throwing shit angrily. Cause goddamn worm, fucking in my business. Oh, 30 to get there. And
You will get off attacked by these chazes.
oh, the way that I went around, I
Yeah,
dragged,
sweet.
but I went around
Okay,
like
cool.
in a
That's fine.
diagonal.
Yep, as long as you expressly, expended the movement to not be adjacent to them, that's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
I trust you.
And I'm not within 20 feet of.
Artillery
Pit
is
Fiend.
20 feet in the air. If you were 15 feet diagonally from her, I would just let it fly, but no, you're exactly 20. She's,
Yeah, like Hypotenuse doesn't. I'm still going to do it at disadvantage.
Yeah,
I'm
absolutely.
going to action surge and start throwing shit at her.
Oh hell yeah!
Mhm.
Forgot about that. Do it.
That's what I do, man. I
You-
have one feature.
Can
Knock
you
her
use
down.
your second action surge in the same turn?
I
You
don't think
cannot,
so, no.
I was just wondering. I never thought about
That
it.
would be sick.
Anyway, I am so cute and very, very sexy, and I'm gonna attempt to fire rune. And she fails, so she's restrained. Eat shit, Arcturia, you
That's so funny.
idiot.
That's so funny. She chooses to succeed.
Ah, fuck you.
She expends a legendary resistance and succeeds.
I expended a legendary resistance.
You burned my buddy.
Right,
Also,
you
I
earned it.
will say, she's fully immune to fire. I don't know that you can restrain her with this.
She's not immune to shackles, though.
Yeah, let me just read this. real
There's
quick.
no shackle resistance.
While restrained, the fiery shackles, and they're made of fire, but I will say that
They're
they have
still
physical
shackled.
components.
Listen, I watched a movie where I saw something pretty similar to this get restrained by fiery shackles. I don't know if you ever seen Lord of the Rings.
Listen, I didn't say it wasn't gonna work. She used legendary resistance.
I'm just-
Give me a break here, man.
I'm also
I'm just being
going
saucy for
to-
fun. You know me.
Well,
dog.
like no.
I forgot. So in between my attacks, I am going to get big.
do
Welcome to the time where I'm huge.
Oh,
I also
yeah.
just took 9 damage from
Oh,
Giant
just
Smite
fix
because
that.
it rolled it on myself.
All right. You're huge now,
I'm huge.
which
now.
is what 3x3.
Thanks, level 18. Yeah, 3x3.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, like super huge. Jesus.
You start getting
and-
bigger than her. You can just you would. It's funny because you would have straight attacks. If you had gotten huge, you're tall enough now that you are within.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
But yeah.
But anyway, we keep throwing shit because I got 2 more of these. We just keep going. You love to see it. You absolutely love to see it.
So thank
She
God she's
succeed every
succeeding
single one
on
of
her
those
concentration.
concentrations.
I mean, in her defense, she's got plus 13 to con saves.
Yeah, I mean, like, I didn't expect anything else, but for some reason I can't end my turn. So
It looks like it's already over. I must have just clicked the arrow by accident.
oh,
Maybe.
Done with my
I've done that a couple
nonsense.
times. So yeah, Linda will just begin eating the things that are in front of her. She's a hungry gal. Does the background of this music sound like an iPhone alarm to anybody else sometimes?
Sometimes.
Okay.
I don't have an iPhone, but I keep wanting to say final answer.
Nice. Well, we're gonna change this music.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah,
Final answer.
oh, trust me, we're old enough to see who wants to be a millionaire.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh yeah.
How much did the Shies have?
Dun,
left?
dun, 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 dun.
Because 18 and 34 on a creature that looked like it had like 4 hit points left makes me incredibly happy.
Yeah,
I
so
like this dude.
That table got fucked.
she just starts, vacuuming this stuff into her mouth.
Just
Linda.
press forward. That's Linda's objective, right? I just let it purple worm forward.
Yeah, I mean, this fight definitely changes when you kill everything hostile, keep the one champion that's on your side alive, and also have a purple worm. It does slightly change the stakes of the fight.
Oh, she should have 9 less health. That giant smite was rolled on her.
Cool. Alright, I hope it doesn't make a save. Yeah, she can't fail the save anyway, so. Alright, Pierre. There were a lot of mimics there a second ago, but then they got blown up by fire,
Yeah.
thrown hammers
Change-
at them, eaten by a giant worm. It's your turn.
Kind of changes my plan there. I don't know.
And one of the guys in the chat
yeah.
goes, "Big man." He's a dwarf.
So-
Thank you very much.
So there's still somebody fighting those mimics over on the left, right?
Yes, the dingo-headed guard from this room seems to have turned on Arcturia, but then he got coward, and now he's whimpering like a dog as a bunch of mimics try and kill him.
Okay. Can I try to pull some monk shit? And
You love to hear it. You love to hear it.
I want to try to take 30 feet or 35 or whatever to get up to this pillar that's here. I want to run up the pillar, jump across, and try to smoke this fiend that's in the air.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to run 20 feet up this pillar, that'll be 50 feet. How much movement do you have?
60.
Yeah, sure. You can just jump the other 10 feet. I mean, actually, if you just run 20 feet up this pillar, you can just straight up attack her. You have 10
Oh,
feet
right, so I'm
reach.
10 feet away. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna run up the side of the pillar and start swinging, I guess. Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Yeah,
Very quickly I'm going to swing.
Yeah, you just spring. Well, it's even like you could keep going. You can go 20, 25, 30 as you make all your attacks, and then just kind of backflip off to the ground, and you won't take any
Yeah.
damage because of slow fall.
Oh, perfect. And I have, I'm going to be using Flurry of Blows, so I get disengaged anyways. So, okay, let's do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right,
You
first attack.
literally sprint. You run up the wall. Your belly, it's moving, but it's okay.
Oh, it's saying I'm 15 feet away.
You shouldn't be. I mean, that's because you're not set to 20 feet. Here, I'll fix that.
Just as a point of note, because he has Mage Slayer, all the concentration checks should be made at disadvantage.
Is he within 5 feet of her? Because I think that matters. So do you want to jump across to use Mage Slayer? I imagine this guy is built like Rufus. Yes, thank you for the Street Fighter reference. You're right. He is built exactly like Rufus. And he moves just like him. Do you know who Rufus is from Street Fighter, Rock?
Yeah, I think so. He was like the big,
He's a really big fat guy who does a lot of kung fu.
I think we've already made this exact
ruling.
reference.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Being while not streaming.
Listen,
Yeah.
Rufus is awesome. Thank you.
It's 5 feet for the attack.
I actually hate Rufus. I remember when Ricky Ortiz would play Rufus, and like all the EG people played Rufus, and I was like, man, you guys are cool, but your characters blow. Is it just any distance?
It looks like it. Yeah, it says 5 feet for the attack of opportunity, not for the other features.
Right.
It's just
That's
if
fine.
you hit.
I mean, she
if you
can't
damage a
fail unless he does 48 damage to her.
yeah.
So it's not super relevant,
Crit.
but it could be.
No. That was my
Just
second
in
attack.
case.
Yeah, because
And,
she's got plus 13, so her lowest save will be a 14, which means she would have to take 29 points of damage, right? I think.
Which is like, none of us are great weapon masters, so we're not really gonna.
Spells could do it for sure.
Oh,
Or
yeah,
the purple
definitely.
worm.
Yeah, actually, I forgot that we had a purple one.
Yeah, you guys just have a purple worm. That's the
Yeah.
best. I love D&D. I know I see a lot of posts on Reddit where people are like, oh, my friends, they take the big monsters. I'm like, how is that just not incredibly cool and fun? Like, just let that happen.
We
That
have
sounds
a
awesome.
fucking purple worm. How many
Okay.
times you get a purple worm?
All right.
So like we said, I'm gonna kind of like backflip down, and I want to like land in behind the pillar, kind of try to
Yeah,
get a
you
bit of cover.
literally, you Sonic the Hedgehog run around this pillar, make your attacks
Yeah.
as you're running around it, and then just drop off the other side.
Sweet.
And yeah, you
All
just
right.
land elegantly. This stork, you look at the stork head to be like, how cool was that? And it's just
It makes that stupid wood clacking noise that storks do. It's just doing that nonstop.
Oh,
Stunned storks are the worst.
I put ration in his mouth.
It just starts getting tenderized. All right, Babble, your turn.
Oh yeah, I'm just realizing that some of the, because I switched out some of my spells. I have the arm of Hadar spells and stuff,
Yeah,
and I switched them out because you can switch out your psionic spells for like.
Yeah, and I didn't import your new spells.
Yeah,
So
I
which one
forget.
should you have?
Instead of Everard's Black Tentacles, it should be Psychic Lance, and instead of Arms of Hadar, it should be Mind Whip.
Yeah.
No, I already have Mind Whip. So instead of Arms of Hadar, it should be. Actually, that one's fine. The only one I really care about is Psychic Lance.
Yeah, obviously that spell's dope.
Because I know this lady's name.
You sure do.
Yeah.
Okay, and what did this? Always prepared. What spell did you get rid of for Psychic Lance again?
Everard's Black Tentacles. So it's a psionic spell, so I'm going to use, instead of a spell slot, I'm just going to use 4 sorcery points to cast it.
Sick. Sounds great.
And I'm going to cast it in my head, I'm going to say your name.
Yeah. Octavia. In her head, you can kind of hear like a response, and she goes,
Oh, fuck. I targeted myself. I'm such
Alright,
a
you're not
fool.
using Mind Whip anyway. You're supposed to be Lance, right?
Yeah, yeah, it's late, buddy. Alright, now.
It's late, man.
here-
I'm a laborer, alright? Come on.
I didn't have to work
I've been
today. 'cause
laboring. No, it's kidding. Yeah, it was a snow day.
Anyway.
Motherfucker.
It was a snow day, but also I do work. And here's the thing. I can't target the lady because I can't see her, but I...
Yeah, you know her
I
name. Here,
Yeah.
give me a sec.
Yeah. Alright, there we go. Target. Spell. Second glance. Consume spell
When I talk
slot.
out loud, it sounds like this. But in your head, I'll always be beautiful.
Dude, I can't help it, man. These dice show up on my screen. I gotta throw them around.
Yeah, me too. I do it every time.
Don't
Alright.
succeed, but it takes
That's
some
on
half
the
damage.
save. It succeeds. Yeah, it takes half psychic damage. And then it takes, and then she succeeds on the concentration check. But she does take damage. Yep, it happens. And you don't have to put yourself in any harm at all.
Yeah, exactly. That's the fun. And
That's what you
then
love to
end
see.
turn.
Okay. The Shays is dead. Iguana Head is brain dead. Arcturia.
Rip. Pour one out for Iguana Head. Damn, there he is.
Majestic. His eardrums are popped, though. It's very gross.
The whole head's gone, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, no, he didn't die.
Oh, he didn't die.
He
They
didn't
just
die.
just
He's
just
fine.
under the ears and nose, all face holes, blood.
All right, so Pit Fiend Arcturia looks down at this mess. She looks frustrated.
I was gonna say looks down at this massive doer guard. I was like, how is she looking down at me of taller than her when she's 20 feet up?
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any reason why she wouldn't turn into a summoner, right? It doesn't
Yeah,
seem
absolutely.
why she wouldn't do that. She has a high enough CR that she can be a summoner Pit Fiend. So yeah,
Bring more things for me to throw hammers at.
yeah, she goes ahead and flies farther away from you, back into this corner here, and yeah, she's gonna summon some stuff. How about an Aranyas? That sounds good.
An aneurysm? I just died.
Say again.
Oh, she summons an aneurysm?
Yep,
Does one of
absolutely.
us
You
just
you
die?
suffer an aneurysm.
I just suffer a fatal brain aneurysm. She summons a blood clot in my brain. Pour one out.
Alright.
Dude, I literally just did that to 10 individuals.
Yeah, you are walking with a little brain boy aneurysm. She raises her hand up and goes, "All shapes are malleable," and a person forms out of ash and sulfur, and then this Arrhenius appears and rolls itself into initiative.
Hell yeah.
The 1.
Whatever, it's fine.
Still going before me.
I really don't actually, man. I don't like the picture for the Arrhenius. It's just being clear. I'm not a fan.
Take like alert for my next feed. Just
Dingo Head is scared over here. Does she get a save against that at the end of each turn? I should have looked that up. Probably not. Again, taking it drops the bow, pulls out its great sword, and yeah, it's just gonna start making disadvantage attacks against these mimics, trying to peel them off of himself.
Oh, big sword.
Just fucking. You know, if anyone could read his mind, they would know that he's always been uncomfortable around this furniture. No, he doesn't crit, he's at disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage, right.
But he just starts fucking slashing at these things. Just going hard against all these, all this furniture. Alright, Steven, your turn. Muted if you're talking there, Joe.
Alright, yeah, I'm gonna move right to here.
Okay, so this is a really tough shot. You're trying to aim at her because there's the top of the door frame plus him. She's gonna have 3/4 cover if you try to shoot from there.
Move closer.
It'd still be a how does 3/4 cover work? That gives me
5 AC.
You guys are +5. I mean, do you just do you have sharpshooter?
no. I have crossbow master.
Nah, it doesn't do
I haven't
anything.
taken sharpshooter yet,
Nah, it doesn't do anything. Yet.
but I do have advantage currently. So
Do you then have disadvantage because of your crossbow? What's the crossbow's close range?
80.
Alright, I don't think you're not within any feet of it. Are you? She's 20 feet.
Yeah, 75.
20 feet above you.
All right.
You gotta move at least 5 feet
There's-
closer, and then you could do it.
But then you don't have advantage because you're not in the darkness.
I mean,
Yeah.
she probably still can't see you. He's probably invisible, right? When's the last attack he took?
I cast a spell.
Yeah.
Fireball,
And then I
right?
fireball.
The invisibility ring is as an action, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could just bonus action hide. I mean, you're very far away. There's very little chance. You're also out of her natural field of vision. Like, she could probably see you, but you're coming out of darkness. If you want to bonus action hide, you can do so, and then try and roll an advantage. Or you could just run closer.
Yeah, I'll move
You're,
right to here.
You're an 18th level rogue. Probably gonna succeed that, right?
Almost certain.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it.
That's another thing I don't like about
Alright,
some
yep.
DMs, that they don't let their rogues hide in combat and stuff. It's like, listen, there's so much shit going on in here. You don't think someone can dip out of a cloud of darkness and have advantage on an
Do you want a
attack?
stealth roll for this?
Yeah, give me a stealth. I don't think there's any way she could possibly see you.
Yeah, it's still a minimum of like 1 billion.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, a trained marauder can't dodge roll out of a darkness sphere and shoot a crossbow bolt at him.
Yeah. Listen.
Oh,
Yeah, you hit it, and then go ahead and roll your sneak attack too.
Oh, God.
So that was
Oh, he's-
34 damage. She rolled 24 on her save. Okay, that's good. Because I was going to say, we have to add the base damage to like a 10. 34. So that would have been a DC 17 concentration check, but she did succeed. That was possible for her to fail. And God knows you guys have ruined big spells on like a 1 or a 2 roll from a spellcaster.
It sucks. I can't see because I want a silvery barb so bad.
Yeah, I mean, you put yourself back there. It wasn't me.
Oh, I know. Oh well, I mean, it was a choice. I mean,
And this mimic continues to try and eat this dog man. Crits him. There's a yelping sound back there.
I really want to cloud rune that, but it's not worth it on a pseudopod.
Who are you gonna make an attack, Linda?
I don't know, the Arrhenius.
Yeah. Alright, why is
It's
this
30
damage
feet
not
from
rolling?
me. It doesn't, like, it's just I make it attack something else, man.
Oh, yeah, right. It's not close. Which is good.
It's not Drunken Master.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Wow, rude.
I'm better than you,
Fucking
monk.
Mine's 5 feet.
Rude.
Yeah.
Why is this not
Yours is
working?
5 feet from the creature that it's.
Why is this damage not going on?
It's not rude. You guys are both similar battlefield control marshals. It's rad.
Alright, it's
Literally.
Alright, it does 12 points of damage to Dingo Head and grapples him again. He yelps. The Arrhenius looks around. Goes, ah, yes, master. And he goes, wait a second, what are you a... Suspiciously looks at the not actual Pit Fiend. But I guess I have to figure out how to play this character now. 3 attacks? Alright. He turns to you. She turns to you and draws her blade. It's a black steel weapon. And it looks nasty as hell. Let me just make sure this longsword is appropriately set up. It is. And she...
Gotta go the opposite way with this one. Aaron, yes.
Yep. Yeah, that's right. Yes, Aaron. Yes. It's just summoning a triple multi-attacker. No big deal.
By the name of Aaron, yes.
You know what? Listen, True Polymorph, it's a good spell. She misses all her attacks. Balgrim, you have this angelic-looking shield in your hand, and you hear in your mind like, devils. I feel like I have some abilities, but they're not unlocked yet. Maybe if you could, I don't know, maybe a spell.
Just interrupting this shield from its inane babble. I'm going to punch this lady in front of me with the shield bonus action shove to get her out of my business.
There are spells you could use to know what I. Oh my god! you punch this
she
woman.
needs to fucking beat my athletics, which I roll with advantage. It didn't, but 35.
She goes, ah, I'm so deft. She goes to dip out of the way and just bong, smack her with this shield. He goes, ah, stop. 5 feet back.
Yep.
She.
I could get advantage, but I want extra damage because more dice makes me happy.
Yeah, so it should be.
I'm gonna start throwing my fucking hammer.
What? Really? You?
Why is that a disadvantage?
Well, I don't know. Let's see. Why would it be a disadvantage?
Did
you hold control?
Dwarven thrower get busted? No, I didn't touch a single thing.
Dwarven
Did my
thrower
dwarven thrower range get
requires
busted?
attunement by a dwarf. Disadvantage. Oh, it's because this is listed as hostile. That's why. Give me a sec. Let me fix this token.
Oh.
Friendly.
I mean, it would have 5 plus 14.
Well, just try it again. I want to see if it works. Now that I've changed specifically that. I wonder if Foundry is checking hostile status for melee ranged attacks made with a melee combatant. After the Arrhenius missed 3 times, one of our
I was
viewers
inside the purple worm when we did the mimics, but whatever.
I don't know. Let's just see if it does.
That rolled normally.
All right. She tries to parry your dwarven thrower and just eats a hammer in the face. What have you brought me into? She says.
So do you want me to roll damage? 19 would have been to hit on the first one, or are we just ignoring that first one?
I just thought it doesn't matter. Whatever you prefer.
Okay, sure.
No, we can go
fire
with the first
rune
one.
on that.
Yeah, go ahead. Fire rune? Yeah, sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, it doesn't seem to do any damage to her, and she succeeds strength saving throw. She goes, I'm immune to fire, idiot. She waves her hand through.
And then another fucking hammer hits you in the skull.
Stop that!
What if I did it again?
Oh, and crit.
So, Crusher, I have advantage on all my next attacks, so I'm action surging again.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because,
Yeah.
that feels like something I should do.
It's like a paladin
yeah.
smiting. Oh, I get advantage on all my
Let's go.
attacks?
This is Shift or Alt?
Well, Alt. A is for advantage. Whoop. That's so funny.
Shwabam.
Yeah, man.
Oof, another crit!
What?
Jesus.
Did it again.
Is it everybody or just you?
It's everybody until the start of my next turn. Also, 2d10 for my Giant's Might on that because I forgot.
Yep.
And it's a crit anyway.
Minus
That
11.
was 11 extra damage.
This
This
fucking
is my
arrogance.
second action surge hit.
Arturia uses her whole term just to summon a target for
And then
you.
This is my third action surge hit. Yeah, so we have another Death Knight situation here.
Yeah.
And
So
sorry, I can't remember if it's Stone Rune or Storm Rune that I want to be using, but I am going to use Storm Rune as my bonus action, where now as a
Perfect.
reaction I can just give anything, attack roll, saving throw, or ability check, advantage or disadvantage.
Sweet.
Which is pretty baller.
Yeah, it's great.
So
Yeah, it is Rune Knight is an incredibly good
it's
class.
fucking good, man.
Is it overtuned? I don't care. It's cool. It's a fighter that has spell-like abilities that aren't spells and are very flavorful.
And listen,
and
I can
fun.
only do 2 of these.
Linda is just going to ignore this mimic. She wants to eat something of substance. She'll move up here. Actually, I guess she can just attack from where she is. She's very big, so she will try and tail stinger. The Aaron, yes, she hits with an 18, but the Aaron yes parries it, so none of this damage is gonna happen.
That's baller as hell.
This giant stinger comes at her, and she's just getting tenderized by your hammer, and she just kind of swats the tail out of the way, and realizing that like it's not going to move, it's more like the sword hits the stinger that's coming at her, and it just kind of she uses the leverage to kind of push her body out of the way of this stinger, and then well the rest of the worm, the rest of the worm. 17 just misses.
Rad.
Wow.
Goes to
I'm
bite
gonna
her.
reaction give that advantage.
Okay, she rolls. It rolls again. I get a 9 this time, which is plus. What's the attack? What was the attack plus? 9 plus 14. Yeah, okay, that hits. So
So
we're
20.
going to apply that 29 points of poison 29 points of piercing damage.
Wow.
So you.
Rad, man.
And then let's see. The bite is what? It has to make a dex save against being swallowed. Cool,
she's-
cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
She's a little
Fails,
unconscious.
minus 90.
Negative
But even
91.
without the unconscious, she rolls a 2. So it parries her stinger as she's like dealing with all these hammers, and then the purple worm just completely eats her.
Oh my god.
Fucking purple worm being in this fight, I did not expect. There's not even a purple worm on this map. I only did that. I was like, oh, you have to have a random encounter in here because you guys had triggered one. There's a
Look
purple
what
worm
happened.
now. Now I have to fight
You did
Arturia
this.
with a purple worm.
You did this.
I did this. You're not wrong.
I love it. I love it, man.
Whatever, man. You used a powerful spell to do it. This is fine. Pierre, your turn.
okay. So I will.
She turned into a pit
start.
fiend. I was like,
I will
whatever.
start running and peek. I can't peek around the corner. What's going on? All right, so it's there. Okay, I will. No, I will do the same thing. I'm gonna pull some monk shit.
Mhm.
I will run down, and then run up the wall here, and get all the way up to her, and I will start swinging away.
Mhm.
So if you can put me up 20 feet, that would be great.
Yep.
Okay, and I will. Oh, I will attack. So that's damage. I will do stunning strike. Succeeded.
Yeah. Twice.
Second attack. Miss. Flurry of blows. Yeah. Second attack. Can I attempt stunning strike again?
Yeah, you sure can.
I don't think she can fail, but. Oh, 31. Jesus Christ.
Plus
Yeah, she's
13.
good.
She can fail.
She's good.
Yeah, no, I get.
5 or lower.
There's nothing for me to hang on to, eh? There's nothing for me to hang on to on the wall?
No, you'd have to run down or let yourself drop.
I can't hang on to her?
I mean, if you make a grapple, but you didn't do that, so.
But I didn't do that. Okay, yeah, shit. Okay. I will fall and move back around the wall. Past this person.
Yeah, you just push this person. You nudge them out of the way, and then.
Yeah, excuse me. Come through.
Functionally, just they fall over. They fall down the stairs. Take a d6 of damage.
They're awake.
All right.
No, they'll
and,
never be
just-
awake again. Babble's a monster.
Too bad.
Babble, your turn.
He is. He's a big bad guy.
Babel's sort of an unintentional monster. He doesn't really know his own
It
mental
was
strength.
incredibly intentional that you became a monster.
Yes. He did it on purpose with malice. And
Just
just
this little
above board.
unconscious sign inside the mouth of the fucking purple.
It's so fucking cute, man. The yeah, just to be above board, I did switch out my spells back to the way they were, which is basically I swapped out all the technically beyond the stars stuff for like just more psychic-y stuff because that's more of his jam.
Yeah. That all happened in between sessions. I didn't import it right, so.
Yeah, so I just I fixed it on the DL. So if you look and it's different, that's why.
Sweet.
But we got. I'm just gonna come down here. Oh my god, the kaiju fight's really cool down here.
There's a lot of very big boys.
I was
Yeah.
considering wasting an entire turn to get bigger, but I didn't.
I don't see the pit fiend, so I'm gonna use the bonus action to use the Misty Step that's stored in the Spring of Spell Storing by Steven. So I'm gonna do 30 feet over to here.
Yeah, but just cast Misty Step without expending a slot from your own thing.
Do I have Misty Step of my very own?
I don't know.
I don't think I do.
No, it's fine. And don't.
Yeah,
Don't be cool. It's fine. Whatever.
Let's go there. And yeah. Oh, I'll just go move there and there.
That's 35 feet.
Oh, right here. And alright, I can see stuff now. There's the Pit Fiend. Oh, there's one mimic left. Look at that good little fella. And I want to do that, and just let's throw them in here too, because you gotta end misery in your life. Chain Lightning at 7th level.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
Who are you targeting? Just Jester?
Okay. No, I want to target all, even the stunned ones, because I want to put them out of their misery, and the mimic. But it says I need to do one target, so.
Yeah, just do it
How
on
far
her
does
and
it
we'll apply it. They automatically fail to save, so they're just going to take all the damage.
Okay. And the mimic
I
too.
don't know if it can target the mimic. It's too far away. It's only 20
Oh,
feet.
maybe not. Oh, so a second here. It's
Isn't it within like 10 feet of each other? Or
30 feet of the
Or is it
first
30
one.
feet?
Yeah.
maybe not. Yeah.
It's fine. I'll let these ones are like it's a little stretching it, but I mean you can get to 2 stun people. It's fine. The mimic, no though.
Yeah. All right.
Yikes.
39 points of damage and lightning. She does seem to be somewhat resistant to that. Jesus, Babble is fucked up, XD. Yeah, for real. So this lightning bolt just blasts off towards both of these stunned creatures, and they just start convulsing because they don't die, but they do take 39 points of damage.
Just get tased.
Just an earnest boy in a rough
This
ecosystem,
one's on
guys.
the ground. There's stuff coming out of its mouth. Someone needs to put that fucking pelican in the stork in the recovery position ASAP.
Oh no. Face. Oh no. Yeah. Who's doing a scene survey? Because this is getting bad.
Through no fault of my own. You're a monster.
That's the beginning of my report. This is through no fault of my own.
Alright, this pit fiend up in the air. That is Arcturia. Okay. So, pit fiend looking around at all this nonsense, probably getting a little annoyed. think it's just gonna do. I don't know. I don't think it can do that due to how concentration works. I don't think you can cast concentration spells while also, you know, concentrating on that other thing.
Yeah, we can't do that. Well, I mean,
No,
who knows? Maybe monsters can.
No, I definitely can. It's a true polymorph thing that I'm thinking about, but I'm just not gonna let that happen. Let's just cast Fireball.
Yeah,
Good
that's
spell.
what I do.
Sorry, no counterspell.
Are you trying to counterspell it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it just happens then. No one takes any of that damage.
Oh. I just won't even make that save.
Sorry, I was mid bong, and I didn't. It was a whole thing.
Appreciate the
Hit
earnesty.
the save. Hit the save, you bastard. You couldn't
That's
just
funny.
click the save so that this wouldn't have to wait 30 seconds. She goes to cast a fireball, and you wisp the energy away, and you bounce up and down a little bit.
I'm a Canadian boy. This is completely legal after school activity.
That's right. I still edit that out in post though.
Yeah, you don't have to.
Absolutely never.
Nah, that's right.
I refuse. Alright,
Booyah.
Victoria will move over here a bit, still flying.
That's nice and
Dinglehead is battling with his demons over here. We'll make some disadvantage attacks against this. I gotta go look at the Lich stat block and see if fucking see something here real quick.
Where liches come from?
I just gotta see if the frightening gaze, if it's a save at each of its turn.
Oh, I see.
Saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Alright, so this thing should have had some saves. Let's go ahead and make, what round are we in? We're in round 4, so it should have got 3 saves already. So I'm going to make 3 wisdom saves for this thing. 17, 12, whatever. And the Lich's DC, in most cases, is higher than that, so yeah, he would still be frightened. I'm invested in Dingo Head, the viewer says. Yeah, fair enough. Dingo Head, he's struggling over here, man. He's rebellious. He got pure luck that he's not brain dead right now. But it's working out great for him. Those are the best tales. Alright, Steven, you're hiding in your little cloud of darkness. What would you like to do?
I am get to pop out. And do it again. Oh, and I guess bonus action hide.
Yep. Yeah, I can't find you.
Oh crap, my bad.
Bonus action sneak attack.
Hey, that's fine. You're probably going to hit, but do your normal attack first. Just do your attack, and if you miss, you get to roll advantage, so roll one more time. Alright, and 18 does miss, so none of that damage happens, so I'm going to go ahead and undo that.
Poopy.
You shoot up in this direction, and honestly, Linda is like flailing around, happily eating this Aranyas, and the Aranyas' sword just flies out of her mouth, and crossbow bang flicks right off of it and misses. Alright, Storkhead is convulsing on the ground. He was recently struck by lightning after being pushed down the stairs. It's a tough day to be a fictional person with a stork for a head. As Aranyas did do absolutely nothing, just got eaten. Used an action surge and some other stuff. Listen, it's resource expenditure, baby.
Aaron, yes, provided both comedy and drama.
Yeah, Aaron, no, actually.
Oh no, Aaron, oh no!
That was one of the viewers mentioned that.
There's fucking that. Here's a little bit of giant smite damage, 5 extra damage on that. Crusher, she's moved 5 feet downwards because it's just an unoccupied
That's so
space.
hilarious. I like to think that you basically, curve your hammer, like you throw it above
Yeah, I
her
threw
and
that shit at the ceiling, and it
you
ricochets and
off
gets her
the
in the
ceiling.
head.
Ting! You're like, these walls and ceilings are indestructible. Watch me do a cool trick shot. And you do.
So 15 feet. She's like eye level with me. I'm huge. I'm 15. Like I
Yeah,
take up a 15
absolutely,
by
yeah.
15. So I'm gonna run up, bonus action, shove, and try to knock her prone. So
Sure.
she falls out of the sky. because it's annoying me that she's in the sky. This is rolled at advantage. Because
Casual 34.
Casual 34.
She's my athletics check.
Or acrobatics, man.
She's
Casual,
25.
Same roll, but for the 25, I saw the 17 pop up and my fucking heart sunk. I was like, no.
Yeah, so she, you come up here and you throw it and she dips out of the way. She gets knocked 15 feet down, and then you just, boom, smash down with your, are you just using your shield?
Yeah,
You
shield
smash
mastery.
down with the angelic shield. It's like, well, seriously, if you just cast Identify, I probably have some very useful properties. Swat this other fucking bit straight to the ground.
I don't understand this magic mumbo jumbo.
It's
I know giants.
Identify is just a normal word. It's just a normal word that you should know.
So I'm gonna start. It's fucking shift to attack, but I don't know if it's gonna make me roll a disadvantage because I'm close. But I just want
the
to hit her
shift.
with
I don't
it.
even know if the shift thing is set up for you. Just
Because I can just roll 2d20 and add 14 to it, and then we can roll d8s. Plus
wait, you're just
10.
trying to roll at advantage?
Yeah, and roll the versatile damage because I'm not
Yeah,
throwing
let me
it, so I
just-
don't have the extra d8.
Just double check and see if I set the versatile up. What's it supposed to be, the versatile?
It should be a d8 because it's
One
like for
D8
when I'm
plus
in melee.
mod?
Yeah, yeah.
Plus mod, plus 3.
Dueling.
1d8 plus at mod plus 3.
Plus
alright.
2 as well
Plus 2 for what?
from dueling.
Plus 2, right. Oh, but that, I think that already gets added in post. I'm not supposed to put that on the weapon. Alright, go ahead. Add it in post like it's fucking editing. Alright, go. Yeah, hold shift for versatile and alt for it. It's prone, so it'll automatically do the advantage. So you just hold shift.
Okay. Shwabam. I
No
think
idea.
it thinks I'm
Didn't
throwing it.
work. Go ahead and roll another.
So I'll just roll it again, and then I'll roll the whole nat 20.
Oh,
So
yeah.
everybody has advantage, even if she does get up.
Nice. Woo! 34 points of damage.
Welcome to the point where I break its
Failed.
concentration.
Yes, failed concentration check on true polymorph.
Oh lord!
You love to see it, man.
Chooses to succeed.
Fuck! Yeah!
Justin, that's the second one I think you've taken.
Yeah, I've taken 2 by myself.
You're doing
This-
incredibly
this
good.
is-
She looks like her form starts to flicker, and like her face becomes more this light purple. She just snarls in her, and it snaps back into place.
And I punch her in the face again. That didn't roll at advantage, so I'm gonna click. Oh, it hit anyway, so I'm fucking. I'll roll a d20 to see if it's
You
enough.
guys, you're burning through stuff. I mean, like, listen, this is wins. You know, getting legendary resistances, that's a big deal.
Yeah, no, like I am perfectly fine with the fact that I didn't break concentration there because she is 1 resource lower.
Yep. God, I love this game. All right, this giant purple, this gigantuan purple worm.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was gonna move like just kind of like out of the way so that the purple worm has.
All right,
space.
Babble, have you
Purple-
issued any new commands to Linda yet?
Linda's command going in as soon as Babble seen this creature was to destroy all in the path to destroy.
Because I was going to say, if you did not issue any new commands at any point here, it was probably going to try and eat Dingo. But given that you have very expressly purposed that you hate Arcturia more than anything, I think it's very reasonable that you would have done that. So this thing just kind of gets up in here. It will be disadvantaged with squeezing, but it's not going to be a huge deal. It's prone.
It's straight roll, yeah.
Well, if it's within 5 feet, you don't get advantage. It's not melee attacks, right? It's just, I think it's just if you're within 5 feet, you get advantage. Prone, 5e. Let's just double check, because that's a really niche thing to know. But the monster would know, and it would just move into within 5 feet if that's the case. Creature's attack rolls against a creature has advantage if they're within 5 feet. Yes. Otherwise, it's disadvantage. So, but this is a monster that's very used to eating things that are on the ground, so it gets up close and personal. I think it would be really silly for me to make it not do the smart thing when it's an apex predator. It comes up and tries to sting this fucking thing. Oh, I rolled a disadvantage for some reason, but she hit anyway and didn't roll any 20s, so that's fine.
just stabs into it and then tries to eat Arturia. Friends, don't add don't add monsters unless you're comfortable with your party taking them.
I love like this circumstance too. It's like, okay, random encounter, and then first turn dominate monster, and it's like third turn, and we win.
Remember this lad?
Yeah, I do. I should have. She can't end here, so the purple worm will back up, and Arturia will take a
get
little
out of my
swing
space,
at
bitch.
disadvantage against it. But I guess it's straight because she's squeezing, so just a straight roll. What is their best attack? Bite. I think it's the bite, right? No, it's definitely the mace. Yeah, it's definitely the mace against something that can be poisoned, right?
I like the idea that she true polymorphed a mace.
What
Like, I know you can turn people into objects and stuff, like totally makes sense, but it just makes me happy.
Yeah, she swings her mace at this thing, but misses. Donk. It didn't roll a disadvantage, right? It rolled straight. Mace.
Yeah, it rolled straight,
yeah,
1d20.
Perfect. Alright, Pierre, your turn. And then the Linda moves back here to where she's not squeezing anymore.
I just keep thinking that Linda's listening, and it's really funny to me.
All right, so it's still a fiend. It's on the ground now, prone.
Yep, absolutely, yeah.
Advantage
All
on
right,
everything.
yeah, I'm going right over there.
Advantage because of
Boom.
Crusher. Yeah, you're right. He had advantage anyway. It was just canceled out because Linda was squeezing between the statue and Bulgrim.
Okay. So I just have to just roll anyway, so I don't have to hold anything, right? It's already
Yeah,
prone?
exactly. Yep. Yep,
All right.
automation will do it.
Oh, they didn't do it.
Never mind. Hold on.
All right. I'm just going to roll another d20 just in case. It might have been a crit.
Yeah, absolutely. Always confirm.
No.
One. Okay, I'm taking your damage away. You don't get to have it anymore.
No. All right, so second attack.
Hold on.
I'm holding alt.
Oh, you're 20 feet in the air. It's giving you disadvantage because you're more than 5 feet away from it. That's why.
Oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Yeah.
So once again, I will roll another d20 just in case. And that is a... No, not a 5. Okay, so now I'm going to hold alt for my...
Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows. I hit alt, it didn't do it. That's fine. There's another
I don't know
d20.
why it's not doing it this time. I have no
I don't
good
know.
reason for that.
So now,
That probably hits.
18 misses. Oh, the
but
1d
it should have been
14
No, my
plus
sec-
whatever hits for sure. Yeah, go ahead.
13 hits. What am I, d10, right?
D10.
Blink.
Yeah, plus your class.
Oh,
Nice.
shit.
And what is it? Plus 5, so 6 damage.
Do. I gotta look at my thing.
Gotta be at least 5, right? That's it, I think. I don't think you're getting extra weird stuff to it. I'll just look at your.
Yeah, it was just your dexterity, right?
Yeah.
I'm just used to watch. I'm used to looking at my D&D Beyond sheet for that.
Yeah, it's just
Show
bludgeoning
my
plus
damage.
mod.
Plus
Yeah, it's
5.
just plus 5. Yeah.
Okay, so one and last. Actually, I want to try Stunning Strike here, just in case.
Sure.
She fails.
She's
Nice.
gonna burn her
Oh.
last legendary resistance, I guess.
Okay.
It's either that or true polymorph
Just
comes
be a
down.
stunned wizard on the ground.
So I still have one more attack.
Yeah. God
At
damn it.
advantage.
Fucking failing
At
a stunning
advantage.
strike with your plus 13.
Okay, so Stunning Strike one more time.
Ah,
Yeah, do it up.
dice are against you.
Not this
And, oh, she made it. Damn it. Okay. I'm going to back up.
Well, has it been my turn yet since I cast Counterspell?
I don't think so, no.
Enter.
Okay, yeah,
No,
because I would have just remarked it. Yeah, now it's my turn.
Damn
Well, let's see here. What's going on over there with this? Let's go ahead and... We got spells left still, right? We got spells.
I got to take my doggo tune. For
Alright.
puppies.
Spells. I guess, you know what? Let's just Acid Splash this guy.
He's pulling in cantrips.
Why wouldn't you, right?
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Wait, guys, you don't think this is the end of the dungeon?
Why was that at advantage?
Because it has magic resistance.
Straight roll though, because it's prone and it's dexterity, isn't it?
No, it has magic. It has magic resistance. But I don't know. I don't know why it didn't.
Does the prone condition give you disadvantage on dex saving throws? I feel like I have this conversation with myself every single time.
Condition is prone. Disadvantage on attack rolls.
Creature has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws, so it should be a straight roll. But it probably.
Where are
wouldn't
you
matter
seeing
anyway.
that on prone? Prone's creature's only movement option is to crawl. The creature has disadvantage on attack rolls. An attack roll against the creature has advantage. I don't see anything about dex saves. Unconscious and other stuff, but
Oh no, I was looking at restrained.
yeah, I was like, I think you're just looking at the wrong thing. We do. Happens, man. All right,
Yeah,
Babble,
that's
you
fine.
anything else there, bud?
No, that's okay. Yeah, end my turn.
Iguana head convulses some more. Arcturia.
I'm just gonna take my dog out real quick. She's staring at me. I'll be right back.
Okay.
I feel like he's more
Arcturia
than blown his weight. Tonight, so.
leans forward and stands up. Just flies 15 feet, 20 feet in the air, but is still within your reach, so there's no opportunity attack for you, Balgrim. Because you're so big. A big boy, as they say.
Big boy.
And I think she's, yeah, she's going to cast a spell.
Oh yeah. I bet you she would.
Are you doing a hit there, Babble?
I am going to counterspell that spell.
Alright, you do that. That happens. She's, hey man, resources are going down the drain. She flies, she's 20 feet in the air. And that's it. Dingo Head,
That's her turn.
at the end of the last turn, gonna make another save. Yeah, I don't know if being a Pit Fiend was the best move. I think she probably didn't expect all of her allies to die immediately. Dingo Head steals himself at the end of his turn. He lets out a sort of wimpy howl, but gets his shit together and prepares for the next round. Steven Darn, it's your turn.
Alright.
Let's go, Dingo Head. Get him!
My plans just got ruined.
Was it Dingo Head?
No, he flew back up 20 feet. I wasn't going to have to move out of this darkness if he didn't.
I'm a woman. I'm a delicate
That's,
lady.
That's the fan name, is it? Dingo Heads?
Yeah, Dingo Head. That's his name. Dingo Head. It's a Dingo Head right over here.
Yes!
I like Train's Kid. Critically hit the fucking... Okay, go ahead and roll your double sneak attack. There's no way, even if she survives, that she would maintain concentration through, like... Alright, how much more is there?
Oh, it didn't give me advantage on
So-
it. I held off too.
Why would you get advantage with sneak attack? It's just damage. Roll a second.
Because I crit?
That's not what... Sneak attack is damage.
Oh.
You rolled advantage, and that's what got you the crit. Sneak attack is just damage.
Oh, okay.
I roll
Roll it again,
roll
yeah.
sneak attack again. Well, wait a second, actually. So 32 points of damage, so an extra 21 needs to carry over as she reverts. And then we're going to go... yeah, she obviously chooses not to be within range of you. Minus 21. And then go ahead and just apply sneak attack to her again. Oof. That's a bad way to have your fucking your stuff going.
Oh, I think you moved her out of his vision.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, here. Try that.
No, I don't see her token at all.
What?
Yeah, I can see clear back to
Can
the
you
wall.
guys
I
see
can
her?
see everything.
I can see her. She's right.
I can see her, yeah. Reload Joey.
Can you see her? What is going on? When I click
Nope.
on her, she can't see anything. I had to fix her vision. Vision range 60. Vision enabled. Basic vision. Wonder why all of you are
He got that dog in him.
got that dog.
I have the chat open on my phone, so it's only the chat.
Yeah,
That's so
sure you did. All right, Steven, I'm gonna roll your sneak attack damage. Is that cool?
Okay, that
I'm
works.
just gonna click your sneak attack button and apply it to her. We'll just target this. Hit sneak attack again. Jesus. rogues, though.
Another 32.
You shoot the fucking thing right through the heart. She, like, forms back into her normal shape and pulls the crossbow bolt out with disgust. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
Just back to my little square.
At the end of your
Back
turn,
to his cubby.
she will take a legendary action.
To cast True Polymorph.
She casts True Polymorph on herself. No, she looks at you, Balgrim.
She about to hit me with that dollar store ray of frost.
Actually, she's gonna stay there.
Is she
Yeah.
still 20 feet in the air? Or is she on the ground?
I feel like there's nothing that knocked her prone, so she can choose which square to occupy. She's gonna go 5 feet, you know, of the cubic space that the pit fiend took up. She goes to the bottom left square functionally, which is right here, and then she's going to use Disrupt Life as her legendary action.
I just wasn't sure if she could fly or if she's still hovering.
Oh yeah.
She can fly and she has a hover. Yes.
That's cool.
Constitution saving throw. What if I roll a nat 1? So nice I fail it twice. I'm gonna hit it with a stinky little Indomitable. And probably fucking roll.
DC you got a 20. The DC is 18, so you succeed. So you take only half of that, so I'll give you 11 HP left.
I wish that like Price is Right prize music played when you actually succeed on an indomitable roll. it's good. Doo 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 doo. Like you're getting at the prize wheel, like you're in like a microwave. Yeah.
Arteria is
brand
not
new
gonna make it
car.
to her turn. Wow, that's sad. She didn't get to do a whole lot. All right, your turn, Balgam. Oh wait, she's not an initiative. Where was she?
She was right after like Babble, wasn't she? Oh.
Yeah, she's right after Iguana Head, I think. Yeah. That's annoying. I could just watch my stream.
Good.
I mean, that works out great. That's fine. That's right where she was. Doesn't matter. She's not getting to that turn. All right,
Yeah.
Balgam. You go.
Me and Linda might deal with it.
Fucking Linda.
I'm gonna walk up and I'm gonna bonus action shove her.
I don't know how I'm gonna
It's not
live
roll
after
advantage.
like we're done with Linda.
But anyway, I'm gonna roll at advantage, and I roll worse, so she has to beat a 19 or get shoved prone.
Well, you know, listen. Is she good at this stuff? She can technically hit a 19 or a nat 20.
Technically,
She does not, though.
so she falls prone.
She's flying in the air, and then you just swat her down to the ground. Ah!
That's what I like to see. And now I'm gonna start beating the shit out of her because that's what I like to do.
Your forms are grotesque. I could make you perfect.
Shut up! Stop it! That's a D8. I need to add a D10 to that. That's a solid 10. You love to see
Are
it.
you rolling your full damage here, or are you rolling the close point damage?
I am holding Shift and Alt, which it's rolling a D8. So
Alright, cool. She's going to, what's her AC right now? Yeah, she's going to cast Shield. So that one's going to miss. I have to undo the damage here. Oh, that was a good one to shield. Dang.
that were.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna set our AC to the appropriate level so that I don't have to worry about it with shield. Jesus Christ. All right, there you go. Go ahead.
It is actually rolling twice. Like 16 and 10 looks like it was doing that. I don't know why. It's rolling 2d8. It should only be rolling 1.
Yeah,
Oh.
I think it's all fucked up. It's okay.
It's weird.
So the first one, let me just take a look at that first damage. It did 26. Yeah, that 10. She should have that 10 back. That's fine. It's no big deal.
And then she shielded the second one.
Yeah,
so we can
shield
just
the
give her
second
back
one.
whatever that second roll is. So I've done 2 attacks. This is 3. And just give her back whatever the oddness
Yeah,
is rolled.
absolutely. It's not that hard to do.
Sucks that the oddness was a better roll, man.
Yeah, well, you just have to live with
Yeah,
that.
see
You
it.
know, you should learn the
You
code.
know?
Fix it.
And just because I can crush her, she slides across the floor 5 feet back. She's still in my range.
There's a couple of doors here.
Okay. Thumbs up.
Yeah.
There's still
Linda.
a lich in the room.
Linda just starts getting all up in everyone's business, and is going to start taking some just normal attack. Try and poison the shit out of this. Roll a straight roll 20.
Yep.
Crits against this thing.
Yep.
My God, Linda. Linda.
Linda's listening so well, and I love Linda.
What
Man.
the fuck?
I wanna-
No
I'm
damage.
solid.
Is all of the stinger
75
damage
points of
poison?
damage in 1 round?
All of this, the stinger damage is. Oh, it's non-magical.
Oh
She's
shit.
fully immune to both non-magical and poison.
Oh.
The fucking purple worm can't hurt her
That's fucked up.
unless it eats her. So it tries to eat her.
Eat it! Eat it! Eat it!
Oh no!
Reaction, she has advantage.
Oh man. What?
Reaction, she has advantage. I'm still.
She already had
still-
advantage, but she was squeezing.
Oh,
so-
because she was prone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops, forgot about
No
that.
big deal. You get to keep your stuff. But yeah, Linda is stuck, kind of squeezing here with this pillar.
Yeah.
Because she doesn't have
Now
enough
it's-
move to get out.
Mage Slayer Monk's turn, so let's see what happens, right?
Yeah. Is he back? Are you back from walking the dogs?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
How's your dog doing?
All right, so she's getting better. I got her on medication. Same thing we had her on last year when she was going through this thing. It might be her pancreas is getting inflamed or something going on again. So, I mean, she's 16 and a half, so this kind of stuff happens, right? So,
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
yeah, but she's she's still spry. She's still,
Doing her best.
yeah, she's not giving up. Neither am I. All right, I will attack.
Punch her a bunch of times, man.
So I gotta hold Alt for advantage.
She's prone. It'll
Yeah,
do
you
it.
mean
No.
just do it. I mean, it didn't work last time, so you might as well just hold alt. Just in case.
I wonder if it. No.
It's weird because when I hold Alt, it just highlights everybody.
What? Oh, you hold alt
Yeah,
when you
it
click
does that
on
for
the
me
thing.
too.
That's weird. Oh, do I have easy target on now? That must. I bet you that's fucking with it. I think I turned easy target on. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not gonna turn it off right now because then everyone will have to reload. So just go ahead and make some attacks.
So I'll just make the attack and I'll just roll another 20 if it. Oh, it's already doing it. Never mind.
I saw that easy attack was finally up to date, and I was like, oh, sweet, easy target. I mean, which lets me it just makes it a lot easier to DM to target multiple people. But
I
yeah,
will
you
try
punch her.
Puncher, I will try Stunning Strike.
Yep. She has no more legendary resistance.
She succeeded it.
I'm
That's
gonna
fine.
use my reaction to give her disadvantage on that,
Okay,
Oh.
sure. Give me a sec here.
just in case.
Yeah, she'll roll another con save. Maybe she'll fail. She gets a 9,
doesn't.
a 19, so she still succeeds.
It barely. I almost got it.
Yeah.
So that was my second attack that I just hit with. I will try Stunning Strike again.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine if I had 2 reactions?
Okay. Flurry of Blows.
Maybe should have been a cavalier.
I am going to Silvery Barbs that one. Sorry.
Does that work? Yeah, it works on saving throws. Yeah, sweet. She'll make another make another con save. She succeeds again. Oh.
Still does it. Yep.
All right. Well, I'll give you advantage. I give you advantage on your next hit, but that I know you already.
He
get.
has
I
advantage.
already have it. Yeah.
Silly
Wait, you don't have a reaction.
Oh no, I don't. So I can't do that anyway. But so it doesn't matter anyways. Sorry, guys.
But you do punch her real good.
Listen, we're hitting the 4-hour mark. We're all tired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we're
Okay.
almost
So
there, buddy.
we're almost there. So I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to stay within 5 feet of her.
no,
So
we
if she
gotta
tries
do
to
that.
cast anything, I'm going to kill her.
All right, Babble. This is it. She gets another turn if you don't kill her right now.
That's fine. What's she gonna do?
What do
Fail
I
to
have?
cast a spell again?
Disintegrate this purple worm. That's what I'm gonna do.
Fucking thank God that we don't have to deal with it after Dominant Monster drops.
She's gonna
Awesome.
cast polymorph on herself, turn herself into a fucking giant ape. T-Rex. Fucking go again!
No.
Third health
Oh
bar!
no, not a CR8 creature.
Here.
Third health bar!
I want to.
The humanity. Listen,
I'm
I'm
not
full
concentrating
on
on anything right now, right?
Her, nah.
Okay. Just thought I'd check.
You know what? I think I'm just gonna firebolt.
Disadvantage. Hold control. She's prone. Shouldn't have to hold it. And also she has cover from you. She got 3/4 cover. There's a giant purple on top.
Alright,
and a giant dwarf. And you're up the stairs.
I think I would go for acid splash.
Just move closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's pretty much a wall of flesh and iron between.
Yeah, that's pretty much it, right?
We're all on top of her, like beating her down.
God.
Yeah, every time she stands up, I punch her in the face and she falls back down.
You know what? Let's just go with. I would hurt everybody with lightning bolt, but I want to do it.
Do it, man. Listen, look at how much health I got.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Is it a dex save thing? I got evasion, so.
Yeah, I got fucking shield master. Hit me with lightning bolt. You think I give a shit?
Let's go ahead and cast it at 5th level.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Hit Linda too, right?
Hit everybody, man.
I'm gonna try to hit them all. I'm gonna miss Pierre.
They go ahead. It's like, don't hit me.
DC 21. I roll a nat 1. I'm not even gonna try to indomitable that. Didn't even do that much damage.
Arcturia takes 7 damage. Everyone else.
I don't think it would even hit me somehow. It missed me.
Yeah,
I missed you.
barely missed
I
it.
tried to miss you.
You
Yeah.
slippery motherfucker. All right. She succeeds. She takes incredibly limited amounts of damage from this because she's clearly resistant to lightning now as well.
Oh my god.
Linda needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Oh, it was on a 20 for so long on my screen.
Yeah.
But no, she's still.
On my screen, it was like lingering on the set on like the 18, and I was like, oh my goodness. Get to fight the
purple worm just tries to eat Babble.
Going to use my. I'm going to use. Quicken Spell.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to use a acid splash.
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, if there's ever a time to quicken a cantrip, it's like, maybe I can kill her.
Okay. Fails.
Linda fails. Pour one out.
Oh, Linda too.
Yeah, why not?
That's so funny.
That's a problem in the future.
So we do have to deal with Linda right now. No, I'm just kidding. She has to
Oh,
get
Linda's
a
gonna
21 to succeed.
It's a dex save, so Arcturia fails at 17, but wouldn't she have +5 from cover? Or?
No, she doesn't have cover against Acid Splash.
Oh, okay.
That's a save.
Yes, making sure.
Yeah, no, it's valid. I mean, like, she could theoretically have cover, but it was more just like, I don't know how you would weave a firebolt like up the stairs through all this stuff, right?
Yeah.
I think she probably had full cover from that, to be honest.
Turn anyway.
All right,
I'm simply too
Arcturia
large.
gets to take another turn. She, that's shocking. I'm happy about it.
Oh, fucking Babble's in my way.
She stands up. Oh boy, you don't have that anymore. You already used that. Why is that?
Cast a spell next to Mage Slayer. Get countered.
Yeah.
Alright, she looks right at you, Babble. And, yeah, she tries to cast a spell.
Counter
Wait a
spell.
sec. First,
Well-
yeah, she's gonna counter spell. Yeah, she's gonna do it. So a few things happen. You try and counter her, right?
I'm countering at 4th level because
and
I have more than
try
one.
and yeah, she's actually she's prepared to counter spell at 6th level.
Oh, nice.
No, sorry, not 6th. It's actually 7th. It's the one that she was going to use because that's just spell wise that works out.
Yeah, makes sense.
And so
I
she'll counter yours, but you do get to make the attack against her.
I get a reaction attack, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So.
Quarterstaff.
And what happens to her with this attack?
With me?
Yeah.
Okay, so she fails.
And if she's
I'm gonna bring it up.
concentrating, she makes a disadvantage save immediately, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's not, so she doesn't worry about that. But you don't manage to kill her. But I mean, you do hit her. Do you get to try and do Stunning Strike on all attacks, or just on your turn?
I just posted it here. Oh, it's not doing the whole thing.
I think you can just do it on any attack. When you hit with a melee weapon attack, you can spend 1 key point. Yeah. So you can try and stun her if you have the key still. How much key do you have?
I am at. Hold
I've been
on.
going. There's no way you have.
I got
30.
7 left.
All right. Okay. I was like 13. Disgusting.
No, so the ones on the front there, like in my tributes,
Yeah.
it never takes them away. I'm literally at 7.
Okay. So
You gotta look in the features where it's actually going.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's the same thing for my giants.
So I can do stunning strike right now.
yeah.
It's
But
a 50-50 on if it takes it.
okay. Good.
She succeeded. Okay.
All right. Her spell goes on at you, Babble, and she goes, "You're just a failure. Go back to being a puddle."
Oh no!
And she casts
She
Feeble Mind
casts-
at you.
She casts puddle. Jesus Christ. Yep. Can I? Oh no, I used my reaction already.
All right. You become brain dead. You have an intelligence and charisma of 1. Oh, it did it. It's that your intelligence to charisma 1. Charisma to 1. You're nothing more than a puddle. You're useless. Garbage. And she stands there. She's just kind of spitting vile at you, frustrated. Dingo Head stands up. He steeled himself for this moment. He runs. He drops his greatsword. He picks up his longbow on the way. He howls as he gallops up the stairs. And she's got 3/4 cover. There's so much in between Dingo Head.
Dingo needs to pull this out, man.
There's so much between him.
Guys.
He pulls out his fucking short bow. He howls. And he's gonna make some disadvantaged attacks against the.
I had a creature who's fully immune to his attacks.
Hiya! It just starts shooting arrows in the air, just wildly missing. Stephen Dark, it's your turn.
They're like hitting me in the back of the thigh.
Stop!
I'm like,
Stop! What is
Bring it home,
that?
Steven. Hey guys, I'm either gonna.
Alright,
I'm so
she's
excited
gonna
for the
have-
character next week.
Sorry, man.
He's gonna have
No,
cover
I'm interested.
from me, right?
What?
She'll have 3/4 covers from my bow, right?
I don't even know where you are. Oh, you're where the
All
fuck
the way
back
in
there.
the
Abs,
darkness.
she got full cover from you. You need to come up these stairs to
Okay.
shoot her.
Are they still in the dark?
Yeah.
Mr. Dark?
Steven, Misty, step up here. Come on, man.
He's like the kid in the shallow end of the pool, and you're like, "Come on, come play over here." And he's like, "I
Pass
don't
it to
want to.
me."
I just don't want to." Okay. I'm not scared. I just don't want to.
Yeah, I can swim.
Yeah. Dude, you can't shoot. Oh, I told the dad. Yeah, you can absolutely do that. She's not immune to necrotic damage. She's on 1
Yeah.
hit point. Oh my
Yeah, I got
god.
it. Guys. Don't worry about it.
Ah,
Don't even
she's
worry
resistant to
about
it.
necrotic
I'm half
damage.
up.
She's got 1 hit point left. You guys can watch the stream later.
I don't think that she's resistant to hammers, though.
Also,
so.
at the end of
Yeah.
Dingo Head's turn, she does another legendary. At the end, we'll say at the end of Steven's turn, she's gonna do another legendary action, which is once again disrupt life. Everyone within 20 feet of her. I don't think gets you, Babble, right? Babble has new meaning now that you're brain dead.
Yeah, Babble's dead now. I've made 3 new characters, and I want to pick which one to play next week.
I mean, you're not dead. You can still protect.
You just have
people.
nobody who has heal or wish or greater restoration.
You're not dead. You're just like the other
Yeah.
people that you made brain dead earlier. It's,
Oh,
maybe some
you
people
know,
might say it's karma.
So I'm within
You-
5 feet of this, so I should have advantage.
Oh no,
This
I
isn't
love
a
it.
spell.
I love
This is a legendary action.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just an effect. Oh shit, she did it to herself. It's just an effect. Liches have. She starts pulling the.
She did it to herself.
I made it anyways.
Takes
You
a
didn't kill
legendary
me, I
action
killed
to
me.
commit
Leaves.
suicide.
Babble's brain dead. So this purple worm's an enemy again, by the way.
Also, this shouldn't actually. They're stunned. They make a saving throw. His DC's lowered, isn't it? So they're potentially not brain dead anymore.
Yeah, I mean that's not wrong. They do get saves now. At the end of Storkhead's turn, he's gonna make. Jesus Christ! I know. I feel like it's at the time the spell was cast, right? I don't think it has anything to do with him. If he dies, they would still be making these saves forever.
Yeah, they're broken.
True. Yeah. that is a good
I
point,
don't
yeah.
think that's the. If this were a continuous effect,
Yeah, it's not a.
but
It's not
It's
outgoing.
instantaneous. So
Plus, I really like the end of like becoming brain dead, trying to destroy your enemy by killing things'
being
brains.
left in the room with these other people you made brain dead. All right, Balgrim, it's your turn. This wolf
I'm
is.
gonna miss
This dingo head's
Balgrim's.
going crazy. This purple worm looks confused.
Watch this. No, never mind. I would have thought it was really funny if I just missed.
That would be so funny.
Just 3 misses. That rolled fucking another.
Yeah,
D8
you
for some
just.
reason.
She's like, you're nothing more than goop. Failed hammer crushes straight through her chest. Her frail form just explodes into like pieces. Parts of her scales and wings clatter across the floor as everything that's not bone just kind of melts away. And there's just a pile of dainty bones there. And then they too fade away. You now have a purple worm beside you.
Yeah, so my thingy now is doing another D8. Like, I don't know if that's because it's rolling the versatile damage or what.
I don't know,
It's doing another D8 and it should be. I don't want it.
How many d8s is it supposed to roll?
It should be 2 D8. Unless for some reason she was a giant.
You should think it was, man. Alright. Versatile. 2d8 mod plus 3. I mean, it looks like it's right to me. I'm just going to delete that just in case, though. Do you
Yeah,
have?
it's
Does
just like-
any of your abilities just give you an extra d8, like your giant smite or anything?
Giant Smite's a D10, but like it says D8 plus mod, and it definitely shouldn't be plus mod.
Yeah, it's doing the versatile. I think it's just showing the versatile damage. Did it actually do both to her?
I have no idea.
Yeah, I
That's
don't think it
something
did
we'd have to
28 points of damage. Oh, it did do 28 points of damage to her. Well, I got rid of it. It's gone now. You can. This Linda looks at you menacingly.
And if I were to, sorry, I'm losing track of words. Back up 5 feet. Am I still at disadvantage because I'm within her threat range for throwing?
Yes, you'd still be disadvantaged.
Okay, so I'm gonna shove her prone.
Yeah, you try and push this gargantuan creature, and that is fully within your capabilities as a huge creature.
because I'm really fucking big, and that's an
Oh.
advantage because I'm really fucking big, and I rolled worse again, but still.
All right, you reach out and grab this worm, and you try and heave it up to
trying to
slam it
press it.
down, and you're just like, oh, this worm is just actually like 60 feet
This worm's
long.
just big.
It's just like it's just it's basically it's a worm, right? Like, how do you throw a creature who you can never
think
take
it's-
off the ground?
Yeah, that's, you know what? I didn't really think
Yeah, you
about it.
lean back to try and do like a lat throw functionally, and there's just more worm. Like you're like ah.
Adding more worm. So I'm going to just outright, I'm just going to roll d20s because I have 2 more attacks. Here's one d20, 15 plus 14, that's like 30 billion.
Mhm.
So this
29.
will be d8 plus 10 for damage, 14.
Okay.
And then here comes another one. Oh, sorry, and I'm fucking 5 plus 14, 19?
19 hits, yeah.
19 hits, and that's a d8 plus 10 again.
So the person watching goes, there's so much Linda. She cannot be thrown. What is it, minus 17?
Yeah, 17.
Yeah, Linda, she's too
And here's
big.
another 10 for good measure.
Yeah,
4.
fuck you, man.
Linda is done listening today.
Linda turns menacingly to this pile of goop that took over her mind. What would you like to do? Are you all done there, Balgam?
That's all I got.
Alright. Linda.
Let him die as
too
part of
much
Linda.
Linda.
Let him become part of Linda.
It comes over here and tries to swat at you with its giant tail.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
I mean, no, actually.
I have options.
Well, yeah,
No?
no, you do. Yeah, you do. Because she has to. No, it's still within 10 feet of you. Huh.
Okay.
Still within your threat range.
What if Cloud Rune, that tail stinger, actually just hit the stunned guy over on the left?
Yeah, I mean, that happens. Cloud Rune just
Protect my boy
works, right?
Babble, even though he's like, yeah, it just works. He's hit with an 18. If his AC is higher than 18, then he doesn't get hit.
His AC is 18.
So he takes that, and then Linda looks frustrated as it looks nothing seems to take purchase, and she just leans over and tries to eat him.
Hey, that works. Hey, I got the stinger away. I did what I
That was
could.
the threatening part for sure.
Oh, definitely.
What are you concentrating on? You're not concentrating on anything because you're.
Oh yeah, you
brain
can just
dead.
get rid of that.
Okay, you fail the deck save, so you are just just fucking eats you.
Thematic. I like it.
That's a really munchy sound for what I imagine is more of a.
She doesn't have lips. She cannot slurp. She does not have lips. All right.
Listen, man, she's magic. She's a purple worm.
All right, Pierre, it's your turn.
All right, I will climb up on the beast if I can and start whacking away.
Yeah, try and fight this fucking purple worm. I'm so happy that the purple worm had consequences.
I'm so happy that I get to be Euros next week.
You sure you don't want to play something with heals? No.
I can be easy if you guys want, but I think
you should.
Euros is more
a
fun.
beautiful boy that should
Yeah.
be redeemed. Those of you who are watching, Eros was Jim's character during the Githyanki squad, which is the only other portion of this dungeon that's on my YouTube. RestOTG, check it out.
I killed it.
You just start wailing on this. No, give us back our sweet boy.
Give us our slime
You
back.
start beating the shit out of it. How much damage did you do that turn?
The last one, just 7.
7, 14, 14, 8.
I did 8, 8, 14, and 7.
8. You did more than 30 damage.
37.
You did more than 30 damage, so she has to make a DC 21 con save, which she succeeds on, so she does not throw up Babble.
Oh, darn.
So at the beginning of Babble's turn, he begins taking a bunch of poison damage. Let's see here. Acid damage.
Babble,
pardon.
no.
All right, you
I
take.
might be immune actually, I might be immune to acid damage. 1 second.
No way you're immune. You gotta be resistant, right?
Resistance or something, I think.
Yeah, I think it's pretty. I mean, it wouldn't be surprised you have some kind.
I mean, it's not like
I'm immune to a couple things.
You have
I've already-
acid
I've already-
resistance. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you take 8 points of damage from the
You're not immune
acid.
to a whole damage type.
And
but
you're just
immune
in
to, like,
there.
disease, which never comes up.
All right. Is anyone
get
gonna try and pull Babble out?
Yes, I
Babble
will.
has a nice magic item that I want, so I'm gonna start kicking the shit out of this
You
worm's
guys-
corpse. Trying to
You guys
get
should
him
try to get all of these magic items. Most of his items are ones that, like, we just got.
Well, listen, we're
found,
gonna,
right,
yeah,
yeah.
the stuff that was found here is going to still be there, but the stuff that he starts with is probably going to disintegrate. In the
Cloak of
process.
Yeah, no,
protection.
that's what I mean. Is I want that rod.
Yeah, for sure. So we're going to call the session here, though, as you got as a giant ballroom pries open the mouth, and Steven and Dingo Head and Pierre Lamontagne begin pulling stuff out, rummaging around in here, trying to find freshly swallowed ooze, who could just be perfectly blended in with the stomach acid now that he's not holding himself together. Who
Oh,
knows?
God.
It takes a while, and we'll resolve that next week. R.I.P. Linda, truly a tale of betrayal. Yeah, for real, you guys are monsters. All right, man. Guys, that was a great session.
That was fun, man. That was so good.
That was just, like, that fight was definitely not as
Oh, man.
threatening as it probably should have been, but we did some crazy shit today. We
I definitely shredded.
teleported
Just a
into a
beautiful-
dome with a bunch of invisible stalkers, stole some items, just ate/smashed a bunch of lightning balls, grabbed a very prominent shield that we had discussions with and continued to disrespect, scared off a little rabbit man, killed a bunch, just mercilessly killed a bunch of people who have been transformed into weird animal hybrids, brain deaded some people, got brain deaded back. It's wow, a roller coaster of a session.
Next week, Euros is going to be able to identify magic items.
Yeah.
Am
So
I just schizophrenic? Didn't Euros get zombied?
No,
we'll see.
but he has a ring of mind shielding that he was wearing at the time.
Yeah,
So-
but he died and got like raised deaded, didn't he?
Yeah, well, there'll be we'll explain everything next week.
Okay.
So anyone who's watching, Thank you very much. It's been really great to have a
guys.
couple people that like basically watching the whole thing, chiming in. That's awesome. Really like to have the interactivity.
That's great.
Thanks for coming
That's
out.
Like
If
true
you're interested,
Averin,
I'm gonna
like
be I'm gonna
friends.
do every Friday night and every second Monday. I'll stream my sessions. I'll put them up on YouTube not long afterwards, so you can check them there. If anyone is interested in playing a game with me, I'm available on startplaying.com, RestOTG. I will be running paid games for both Call of Netherdeep starting the next Wednesday as soon as we get 5 people. And then I'm also doing Mad Mage on Tuesdays. So you're spoiling yourself now, but I will still run it. It's very fun. Spoilers don't make it less fun, especially those lower level floors.
And I had said like, slight preference to Wednesday. I talked to my wife. Strong preference to Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday's fine.
Yeah.
We'll do Wednesdays
man.
for Call of Netherdeep for sure. Everyone would prefer that, and that's fine.
I'm excited for that. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Can't
man, I'm
wait.
really excited to play that.
It's an
Especially-
incredible session. I've run Call of Netherdeep before. Really, really fun campaign. We're running it on Wednesdays. Like I said, you can check me out on startplaying.com. $20 a session. Anyone's more than welcome to join. No, any experience level. It's very fun. But thank you all for coming out. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
If you join
Okay,
the
tell me
stream,
that-
I'm gonna kiss you on the lips. I'm gonna find you.
Right in the mouth. Yeah, I'll find you and do
That's
it.
not true. We are
Right in
not
the
going to
mouth.
do
This
that.
is the
I will not harass you.
All right,
good night, guys.
Goodbye.